I have taken the chair. I'm holding it hostage. Ransom starts at I don't know. We'll find that out later. Uh, this is going to be what I'm calling Islir Chronicles. We are taking place in my own homebrew world on the continent of Islir. It is a jungle continent for those who want to know more information. Uh, we will discover as we go. However, I have a certain order I picked randomly of how we're going to go through introducing these characters. All six of them. Well, five for now. The city lies along the coast, the Pearlescent Sea. It's mid morning at this point, partially, uh, partial clouds in the sky. Other than that, you don't really see that too much in the city. There's a good amount of shade, as the city is stacked three high, along using the trees as natural stability. You see rope bridges that go from one section to another, impossibly wide. We see carts drawn by large reptilian creatures known as komodos. Uh, Along the walls, you can see guards, some riding jungle cats that are who people in the city know as jungle jaegers. But we start in a place where some pens are kept, as a noble family has an, an area here. Quentin, what you want to describe your character for me? Quentin,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
eat.
Uh, you see a tall woman who is petting a bloodhawk. She has a few weapons on her, and she's feeding a bunch of animals in the pens right now. Going around, petting them, making sure they eat their meals, which consist of a lot of different things, because there are a lot of different animals here,
Mm-hmm.
or at least there are going to be a lot of them in the future, hopefully. Um, she has relatively long hair kept in a bun, and yeah, she she's tall, like I said. Let me check American numbers. She's about 6'3" ish, I think. Yes. Uh, and yeah, that's about it, I think.
This was the day that you planned on trying to make your mark or
Yes.
beginning the process. So, as you're doing this, is there any preparation whether it be
I
mental or physical, that you're doing for before going to the jade
before
guard?
I before I set off, I once again make sure everything, all my beasties have eaten. I check all my weapons to see if they're sharp, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pouch on my hips, and I check if all the little snakes are in there for my little friend Rouge. And I set off. I tell the keepers in the stable to make sure they all are fed well, and I set off on my journey towards the what was it called?
The jade guard.
The Jade Guard.
The hands kind of give you a respectful nod and go about their what they're told to do. And you start heading that direction. And we move to another person. Probably one of the more oddities of the city whenever they see it. At the mid morning, you're probably, I imagine, just entering the city at this point. Why don't you describe your character, Turtle?
All right, so they are about 2.5, 3 feet tall, cloaked, but very obviously not human. They sort of look like a large rat-like creature. But if you got close enough, you'd realize they are not a rat. They are an opossum. One of the giant opossums from the surrounding forests that has somehow gained sapience and has been known to do small jobs around the town. Currently heading to the Jade Guard in an attempt to find a group to head out to the jungle to acquire larger shinies, since larger shinies are needed. So far, pretty much a daily exercise for her, standing outside with a little sign that says LFG on it. Most people don't pay her much attention. Hopefully that will change today. Kitted out in leather armor and some small, appropriately sized blades.
Neat. And you start making your way in. You get your normal amount of looks, but it's also not. There's a lot of odd things in this city. A lot of odd things in the jungle.
I guess the most bizarre feature is the colander that she's wearing on her head with the tinfoil coating it. Also has a little bit of a twitchy, like always looking over the shoulder type attitude.
Indeed. Start making your way in. Start making your way toward your goal. Hopefully today is different. And then we pull away again. We go to probably an inn. It's one of the cheaper options here. Not saying a cheap inn, but they're cheaper than buying a house. Grizz, why don't you describe your character?
All right. Well, probably sitting at a table with a cup of tea in front of them is a 5'10" figure of indeterminate race, considering that they are kind of cloaked with this a long black cloak that kind of comes around their body and a long mask that looks like it's in the shape of a bird's face. They occasionally pick up a cup of tea that's in front of them and brings it up under the mask, sipping gently while examining a small notebook. And is kind of occasionally tapping notes in it. Leaning next to them is some kind of staff. And they occasionally look up from their notes to look around to see if there's anything interesting inside the inn.
There's a little bit of hustle and bustle, but and you've been doing whatever little odd jobs you are, but you've heard the better jobs would be if you can get into a group with a Jade Guard. So that was your objective today. Once you have had your morning tea and finish whatever you need to do, they open mid morning. You've done your research. Uh, is there any other preparation you would have before leaving?
Nope, just finishing off the tea, finishing up writing notes and collecting my stuff and heading out for the day.
You walk out and it's a weird sight. Oh,
He said he would be back.
okay. I didn't see the Discord. Uh, you. It's the sun is out and bright, but it's diffused with the leaves. It gives us almost constant dim light, but bright enough that it's not hard to see or make out any details. Keeps it generally cooler than it would be if it was just constant bright sun. And you make your way toward the graveyard. Now we move again to another different scenario. A little bit outside the gate, just working our way toward in. Shuttle, why don't you describe your character?
Yeah. So you see a probably 5'8". Uh, very athletic, muscular female. Voluminous, like auburn red hair that goes down to about mid back. Has a couple of different braids in it, just scattered little small ones throughout. Leather armor, but the armor is patchwork. Not anything fancy by any means. Handmade. Probably with cuts and slits from the kill. Like, it's just very, very handmade. Has a little bit of a skirt, but leggings underneath. A bow on their back. And a quiver at their side. Eyes dark, dark brown, almost black. A little bit of freckles. Two leather bracers. And she's approaching the city, and she muttering a little bit under her breath. Now, are you going to behave this time, or I'm going to have to put you away again? Be good. Deep breath. Let's go. And walks in.
Guards notice you as you approach, and at this point, it's no longer an oddity. They don't. Not that they try to stop you before, but they don't even give you more of a second glance just to make sure you're not running from something or injured or anything like that. But you're carrying your backpack full of whatever you were bringing, and you head in.
Yeah, she gives like a little nod to the guards and just kind of like nervously looks left and right. She kind of like grabs the bat like at her side a little like nervously, and she's just eyes darting around at people and just kind of very aware of her surroundings.
It's starting to get kind of to the point where there's a bit of a hustle and bustle, but it's not. You purposely picked the morning because it's not fully.
Not a lot of people.
Yeah. At this point, it is starting to grow, but not to the point where it is excessive. And you head toward the Jade Guard.
Yep.
Now, I have a question. Rick,
Yes.
where would your character be? And then out, just outside of the city, or somewhere else?
Um, probably still outside the city. Probably coming in from the forest instead of the roads.
This is the first time there.
Yes, never been here before.
You see the tall wooden walls. You can see the city extend above them. You see it's almost a mix of civilization and nature. This is definitely a people that have, for lack of a better term, kind of created a life from nothing. You've heard of the city. It's the only one of the major. It's one of the major things here. The guards kind of give you a glance, not recognizing you, but they don't stop you from entering either. They don't seem. It seems like they're not here to stop people from entering, more just stopping threats from entering. But they do note you entering, in case you cause trouble.
Mhm.
Do you ask anything? Ask anything of any of them?
I would probably ask where the best place for information is.
And the guard just kind of, as you stop and kind of looks at you for a second and thinks. The Jade Guard would probably be your best bet. They get all kinds. Or it be stuff, information from in the jungle, or information from just passerbys. And that's usually where you're gonna get a lot of your information. Other than that, maybe some taverns. And he'll, because you don't know, it's obvious when you don't know the Jade Guard.
Yeah.
He will point in a direction and kind of give you directions to it. It's fairly close to the front gate where you enter, so it does not take you as long. Those that enter from the gate don't take as long. So, it's gonna be a dark screen for people for a little bit here, but I'm gonna move to a different map, and I'm gonna start. Let's see who. I would say the ones who get there first. First would be Turtle's character. You position outside, but I will add you to the token later so you can see for now. Actually, I'll just add all of you to the token layer for now, just so you can see.
Ooh, fun map.
Ooh.
Greedy.
Yee.
Very nice.
So, and I'll move myself back to the token layer. You're
Dungeon
outside.
Alchemist.
Yep.
Wow, that's really cool.
The first person you see, Turtle. Honestly, you see two people kind of approaching. One further back. You see a familiar one, Shuttle's character, and you see Rick's character approaching the Jade Guard.
So I think her daily routine, or their daily routine, since I haven't decided if it's what kind of gender this thing has, if any at all. So their daily routine is to set up their little sign, hold it with their tail, and then proceed to juggle some I was thinking daggers, but we're gonna go with rocks because daggers are sharp.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I just want to show off my dexterity.
Go ahead and make me a dex
So
check.
can I do a performance with a
Yeah.
dex as my skill
would
check?
say yeah.
So my dex is 4, so add 1 to this.
All right.
We're gonna drop rocks in our head, aren't we?
No.
So 15. So yeah, weird opossum critter is juggling rocks and holding up a little sign that says LFG on it with her tail, or its tail.
You both see this as you approach the door.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know how. Yeah, I feel like she's walking towards the door. She has a goal in mind. She's there to sell her shit and to see what shenanigans need to go into the jungle. And she sees this critter, this awakened critter juggling, and I feel like she's just like, well, that's new. And is just watching these rocks just kind of go around. It just kind of nods and like, I think you might have more luck asking inside, but I don't know. And just walks in.
You're free to move your character as you wish.
Oh, me?
Hmm?
Where's her? Hold on. I'm zooming out. Oh, okay, yeah. She will make her way to the usual.
Mhm.
She'll walk up to. Hold on.
I'll put 'em there.
She'll walk up to the bar to the older gentleman. Hey, Seal. Got another load for you if you guys are buying.
Uh-oh. Of course. What you got? You got a
Just a quiver. I got 20. Um, didn't find a whole lot of feathers this time, but if you'll take them, I'm in the hunt for like just some empty, any glass vials or anything. I'm working on some other stuff, and I'm out of supplies.
he kind of gives you a bit of a nod and he examines them and then kind of goes, looks back at the tiefling who's currently just leaning on the bar and not doing anything. Goes, hey, Darfos, go downstairs, grab a box, some vials for her. Any particular size you're looking for?
Anything that you have, really. More, I guess, quantity over quality, if that makes sense. Just. By the way, do you know you have somebody juggling outside the door? Did you? Somebody.
Yeah, people keep talking about that. Hopefully they'll. I think they're looking for people to go out in the jungle.
I told them to come in, but I don't know if they. I don't know. Just if you're aware, and she'll just, yeah, and just kind of fiddle with her bag.
Come down there because he's gonna go grab stuff. But he'll be back up in a minute. Does Turtle's character enter in, and does Rick's character enter in?
I'm not exactly sure Trash feels comfortable going inside of buildings because she's still sort of,
So- So as my character arrives at the
Mhm.
door to the guild, he sees this possum type awakened creature juggling.
This is fine.
just sort of looks at Trash for a while, looking at the sign, trying to figure out what it means.
Mhm.
What does LFG mean?
Trash would hold up, would sort of rotate the sign forward with its tail and be and just like point with a looker for group. Go in jungle.
Oh. And then sort of just walks through the door.
Oh.
You know,
And I guess the best place to get information would be at the counter. He'll walk his way to the counter.
mhm. He sees you kind of approach and not seeing the possum approaching, he'll be like, Donphos will be right with you. I'm gonna go see about this juggler we got going outside. And yeah, he would kind of poke his head out, seeing you. You doing all right?
Yeah. They would just nod and sort of like shrug, all while still keeping the little rocks flying.
You looking for a group now? That's what I'm hearing about.
Another little nod and then like and sort of points the sign at him.
I'll tell you what. If you don't want to come in, if a group needs a person, I will recommend you.
Uh, I'm thinking that Trash would sort of cock their head to the side and be like, I can come in.
Of course. You're not the weirdest one to have enter here.
Like, I think that the thought going through their head is like, well, usually I have to break in to places.
Anytime we're open, you're allowed inside as long as you're here.
All right, Trash would just nod and just it seems like they're just waiting for the place to fill up before they would come in themselves.
And he'll come back. Uh,
While
Mr.
he's
Mad-
been gone, Nora
Mhm.
just kind of like didn't. He just kind of looked over at I guess it's a furbog. Am I right?
Furbog. Yes.
Furbog. Yes. And just kind of like was tapping on the counter and just like waiting and kind of like doing the I'm gonna try not to make eye contact with the individual
He-
that's standing right next to
He
me.
clearly looks like he doesn't know what he's doing exactly.
And then I guess she'll just like look over. You good?
Yes, I think so.
Has Nora ever seen this furbog around? Is he new?
I imagine he's probably newer to the area because he hasn't come in, and you probably didn't see him in passing.
I'm gonna send you a message. Not in the city. Would she outside of the city?
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's why
Would
I'm
he
asking.
would he leave the area that he was at until now?
Probably only to sustain himself. Like do like enough to get food, water, and then straight back to his job.
Probably, I would say where I have your place positioned, and
Mm-hmm.
he probably wouldn't go that far out.
Okay.
So, no, he's probably very. You can tell he's definitely someone that one of the few people that live in the jungle. It's easy to tell that.
Yeah, I think that's more like she's curious because she knows she's not seen him in the city, but I'm guessing by demeanor and the way he looks outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm like, I would imagine she's curious. Like, yeah, she's just curious a little bit.
Yeah.
Are you looking for work?
I'm looking for information.
And I imagine Sua walks up at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of like looks back over at him.
I'll let them know they can come in. You said you're looking for information?
Yes. I'm
Oh,
trying to find a... What do you call them? Criminal. Is that the right word?
well, depends on what kind of, what do they do exactly?
He stole something from me.
He kind of gives you a look, and he goes, well, judging from your demeanor and position, I imagine someone took something from not in the city.
No, that coward stole while I was out getting food.
I mean, you can always ask around, talk to people like that, but or just stand around here and asking people. But if you ask me, if you form a group like some of those folks over there, you can get information a little quicker, or at least more consistently. And I can we can include whatever information we can give as part of your payment if you, for any mission you do. Does that seem beneficial?
That seems excellent.
All right. Only rule is you gotta get a group. Unfortunately, there's one person out there looking for one too. So you got at least two. Maybe more will come in, and maybe someone else here might be willing to help navigate. He kind of gives a glance and then goes back to cooking.
I'm assuming that glance was in Nora's direction.
Yeah. Hey, a job.
Kind of nervously like looks up. It's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, he'll come over and
Yeah.
hand you a pouch of 6 glasses.
6?
Files. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you.
At that point, Quentin, your character walks up, still seeing a juggling, awakened possum.
I walk up to the possum. As the sign says LFG, right?
Mm-hmm.
I squat down a bit and I say, "Hey, little buddy," and I go into my pouch and I take out like a few dried dates. Here, you want some grub?
Do I want some grub?
Looking for grub.
What kind of check is that?
I guess you could.
Do I roll?
No, I'm thinking more of is this a yes? I'm going to grab it, and stuff it in my face, or am I going to we'll just do intelligence. Let's see. Nope. you just get a little beady-eyed look, and you get a no thanks.
You don't. I take a bite. It's pretty good. I offer some to Rouge, like a little, not little, like a hawk on my shoulder, like takes the rest of the date. Like, oh, okay, you're not hungry then? Are you looking for gold? I do have
For
some
group.
group.
Yeah,
Oh,
have to have a group to go in the jungle.
I'm planning to go. You want to come? I have more dates.
I see, like this is like an animal, like so, but like I don't know how to like show elation in an opossum, but like it just like the little ears perk up and you just get a lot of nods.
You wanna come in? Grab something to drink?
Yeah, so basically Trash gathers up catches the rocks, stuffs them in a little pouch in her belly, like under a skin flap kind of, and then folds up her side and stuffs it in their little pack, and then nods again, and we'll follow Quentin's character inside.
I will walk in the bar and like, you sure you don't want to date while snacking on another one? They're pretty good.
It's like no thanks. Had a lot of trash this morning.
Oh, okay. You're so cute. And I start walking towards the bar because I presume that's where all the bossness or organization is happening, unless there's like a lack of jobs to do. But I presume not.
Yeah. Trash just drops off floors and like trails after him.
Yeah.
There are job boards, but they don't seem like no one's standing in front of them. So
I'll take a look at them, and I'm like, hey, barkeep, is there anything special I need to take up one of these?
I need a group first, and we got one person here looking for one. You got two.
4. Don't forget about Rouge.
Well, look at that.
He's smart enough to be part of the group. Sure. Hey, big fella. I mean, how tall are you? You're a furbutter.
7'5".
Oh, you're a bit taller than me.
You are tall.
Finally, someone I can call Big Gunny.
Very tall.
Oh, you're tall, finally. A lot of tiny people in the city. Nice to meet you. You're also looking to go into the jungle?
Yes, yes.
You'd be okay with going with me and my new friends? What was your name again?
Trash, just Trash.
That's a sad name, Trash. We'll fix that. Yeah, me and my new friend Trash, best of buddies. You want to date?
I'm full, thank you.
Oh, okay.
But I'll gladly join your group.
Sure. Get me something to drink, Mr. Barkeep. What's your name again? I've been here before, but I forgot.
I live here. Who are you?
Sewell Redford. I'll get you a drink. Why don't
Thank
y'all just
you.
get a table.
You want
Be right with
anything? Trish?
I'm
Anything
trying to think. I don't know if Trash drinks.
Some water, some milk, some orange juice. I don't know.
Like, I'm 3 years old. What do I get?
Some blue milk.
3 years old.
Have you ever heard of like a bar mat shot?
Ugh. I mean,
That-
it
I
sounds
feel like that would be
it
right up
sounds like
Trash's
something
alley.
Trash would enjoy.
Yeah. A bar mat shot.
He's like points at bucket on floor. I'll have that.
Oh god.
I'll get you some. Don't worry.
We're supposed to go sit on a table. I
Yeah,
see.
go have a seat. Joy, relax.
Like civilized people.
At this point, while he's getting that, Chris, your character walks in.
Oh, all right.
Did forget to describe a few things. Everyone has seen there are two other groups of people. This one looks beat the shit. Looks like they just got back from whatever job they were doing. Kind of just nursing whatever wounds. Well, not really wounds, but like nursing drinks. They don't seem to be wounded per se at the moment. They just they definitely look like they've been out.
Mhm.
This group has been, I would say, not loudly, but you can basically just you can get is they're trying to come up with a name for their own group. They seem dead set on whatever they're doing. Yeah. So as you enter, you see basically three groups of people.
All right.
One,
Go
like
ahead.
one older. One group seems like they're already settled, and three that are, and a fourth person's kind of saying, but a bar.
All right. Well, I'm heading over to the bar since I figure that's my best shot to talk. Oh, hello. Excuse me. I am looking for work, or perhaps some job opportunity. Yes.
Oh yeah. Let's see. I think that group in the corner is full up, or at least they don't seem to be asking for more people. That group's got currently 4. He points to this group. See if they are interested in another. Hey Nora.
Looks
Darvel's
up.
gonna look at you.
Yeah. Hmm.
You interested in at least escorting these ones, or that, or the other room? That seems a little bit more energetic. Points to the one far corner.
Yeah, I feel like she looks at the far corner with dread in her eyes.
Yeah, this one's like standing on the chair.
Yeah. Oh, not them. She just says not them. Not
All right.
them. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
He comes and he sits down at drinks and he's like, "You want someone to drink too? Well, we all get to know each other. I'll get Darvos will get all information for you guys together."
Nora will sit down next to Trash.
I'm still waiting at the bar.
Darvos kind of goes, "Well, let's see. For your group, being the fresh ones out, we do have, I'd say, 2 recommendations for jobs. Yeah, a simple one, just walk out, maybe. I don't really know where. Yeah, the client can tell you more. Just some herb collecting. Not a decent pay. Then we got a slightly longer journey one. He or she, I can't remember at the moment. Something about a set of runes they just wish to document. They can give you more information as well. That as well. Some things you do know, for all of you that are new. He kind of looks at everybody at this point. We do provide some free rations for the journey for any groups of ours. They are not the best quality, but they'll get the job done. Or Seawell here can give you some little bit better food for a little bit of pay. We do have other equipments that we can sell you to help out your journey. Yeah. Pretty much all you have to do, you accept the mission, go talk to the client, get what information you need from them, head out, don't die, come back.
Well, I do not know what these groups might have already picked up, but I am looking for something that pays enough to replace the equipment that I lost. I'm willing to use my skills as a healer to assist whatever group might be able to pay enough for that.
Well, let's see. I say, both jobs can get you a decent amount of pay, depending on your skill sets. At this point, he kind of comes around. He's holding two different scrolls. He holds up the one for going further in. The one he was talking about when he was talking about going further in the jungle. Now, because this one goes further in, it does pay more up front.
Hmm.
How far in?
As far as I'm aware, not quite to the dangerous area, or the most
Oh.
dangerous.
I sounds like
Pretty
it's
close to that. It it's a known ruins that has not been explored yet.
ruins. Oh, that sounds like fun. Like old building that's no longer lived in.
Exactly.
Ruins?
There's no roof. It is pretty. Well, there is a roof, but it's pretty sparse. I would
What do you
say,
think, Trish?
How many shinies?
let's see. For just getting there and back, the base gold for the group doing it. And he kind of looks at. He'll open it up. Let's see. Look at my.
Whenever
page.
trash, our trash says what more shinies, you see Nora look over to her side and just be, Shh, no, not at trash. The other direction, something at her side. She just says, Shh, no.
Base pay is for the group to be split amongst the group 180 gold.
Sounds fair. What are we supposed to do there? Do we escort someone there? Do we just like write down what we see? If we find anything, do we need to give it to someone? Can we keep it?
I think the research will give you more information on that.
Oh,
It sounded like they wanted to go, but
Okay.
that is up to you if you feel confident in escorting another person.
I can make sure they don't die. That's fine.
Is that a lot of money or currency?
Well, if you split evenly among your group, that would be about 30 gold per person.
It's
Depends on how
decent.
many people you're
It's-
talking about.
Is that number a lot in terms
Well,
of coin? I'm not
Let's put it.
familiar with
You can
currently.
eat for like a year, I think, of that.
Oh, easy.
Perhaps.
But if I'm
I, on the
I'm-
other hand, need at least 50 gold to replace the equipment that I lost.
well, that
Maybe the
that'll be
researcher can
between
give you a discount.
the researcher might be able to. What kind of equipment are you looking for?
I am looking for alchemist tools. Mine, unfortunately, were lost, shall we say, when I made my way through the jungle the first time.
Let's say you might be able to talk with the researcher. I can't speak for him because it's not part of the contract. But they are part of a more of the Scholars Guild. They might be able to at least give you a discount.
I don't know how this works exactly. Can we like renegotiate with them?
Oh yeah, that is between you,
Oh.
whoever takes the contract, and the researcher. We cannot personally adjust it.
Fair enough.
And if there are runes, shall we say, there might also be gold or other things that could be sold to earn more capital.
Hmm.
Of course. I don't. They don't. In here, there is no claim to anything inside.
I mean,
So
maybe they want the gold, and that's why they're asking us to escort them. We'll see. I think. Maybe.
but yeah, I mean, this is just the base reward. Things can increase, decrease. Well, not decrease. This is the minimum. Minimum 180.
Oh, before we go, what do y'all do if something scary shows up?
Have it.
I tend to beat them up, or maybe cuddle them. Depends.
Huddle.
If it's like an animal or like a monstrosity or like something I find cute, like I'll take him with me as like a pet. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I'll tell you when it happens. Please don't kill them if that happens. I might be able to give you more gold if we find anything like that. So that we'll get to that when we get to that.
I have a talent for healing. I also am good at purifying things like food and water, so it is quite useful for transitioning across a jungle. Rations are
Now,
good, but when the rations run out, you need to be able to know where your next meal comes from.
sounds handy. What about you, big fella?
I can always hit things with my staff if we must.
Okay. What about you, little man? And I try and pet the possum. We'll see if I get bit or not.
Yeah,
Totally
you're
get
not getting
it.
stabbed just yet, but you get like slightly annoyed.
This is
I
how
gotta
you
I gotta
get bit.
keep up the
Like
I
if
gotta keep up the I gotta get into a group and like become a working part of it before
fair, fair enough, fair enough.
You got the
Smart.
character
Before I
who
get aggressive.
collects cute little animals, and you've got a cute little animal in the party.
So what do you do? I saw you juggling. You must be pretty dexterous.
stuff.
Good. And Nora, you're the guide? Question mark.
Sure.
Okay. Sounds like we got a good comp. We can help each other out. No one will get. I mean, people will get stabbed. It'll be fine. I think so. Let's go meet this. What was it? Researcher dude,
Yes, and he'll
right?
handle it with the rope and it gives directions to where they are.
Mhm.
And he goes. Then if you talk to Seawall, he can. And me, we can. Any equipment you might need for the journey. Or food. Now,
Ish.
for player speak, there are different types of equipment you can purchase. Some of them are going to be out of your budget currently.
Mhm. Fair enough.
But for they will at base give you bland rations, which gives you a -1 to your readiness score.
Mhm.
The readiness score is going to be what will help, what will add or subtract to the D100 that will determine what happens randomly in the mission.
Yeah.
For 6 gold, that is mediocre rations. That is 0.
Mhm.
That is 6 rations for the mission. That's for the whole group. 24 gold gives you tasty rations, which adds a +1. And gourmet rations are 36 gold.
I'll get us a pack of normal rations, like the non-negative, but the normal.
Mediocre. All right, so 6
Yeah,
gold.
mediocre. Momentarily the rich man of the party or woman. More
Trash is gourmet.
correct.
Yeah.
I might be able to spice them up because I have Hedward's handy spice pouch, which is enough to spice some dishes. We'll see
Okay.
when we get to it. Let's go meet this guy. Do I know where it is? Because I lived in this town for how long? Probably a
Oh, yeah.
few weeks.
There's also, like I said, so directions to them.
Yeah.
You'll make your way. Go meet your client. They are currently. You see a small. It's a house, kind of like generous as a house.
Mhm.
It's built right up against one of the trees, and you kind of you knock, and a person enters. I sure show the players. Oh, that show the image.
Cecilia?
Yeah, it sure
Yeah.
is inclusive of the token. Yeah.
Yeah, that is who approaches, and she goes, can I help you?
You posted a job listing?
Right. Uh, so you're the group that accepted it? She kind of looks at everybody.
Yes.
Nods.
Hopefully.
All right. I perfect. And you can kind of see behind it that there's just books and piles of papers, and it almost looks like a hoarder's den of books. Uh, any problems with the contracts? Anything?
We had a few questions.
Of course. I figured.
So we're escorting you there, right? Or someone?
Preferably,
Yes.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. Are you looking for something there in particular?
Just more want to document everything there. See what kind of ruins it is exactly. Uh, I will say anything there that is not
Not
of historical significance. I would
like
prefer to have that.
paintings and stuff. Okay. But if we find like gold or like
Of course.
things, what if we find like a weapon that might be historical or anything like that?
I would like to take a look at it at least, and then
Okay,
determine
fair
from
enough.
there.
Yeah, we'll see when we find something. How does that sound for everyone? Sounds like a pretty good deal to me.
That sounds quite useful.
I will say for any items that I do keep, I will add number 20 gold. How's that sound?
Better.
If we pull this off, I should be able to replace my supplies that I lost.
All right. Uh,
When do you want to leave?
she looks. I can be ready pretty quickly, as long as you are.
Yeah. Does anyone need anything before we go?
I think I have
No.
everything I need at the moment.
Ready
I
when
have
you are.
everything on me.
Trash just pats their little blades.
What about you, Nora? Was it?
Yeah.
Do you have everything? Because I don't know. You weren't going to look for a party? I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I wasn't there when that happened, so.
I'm always ready for anything, really.
Okay,
Trouble
then we
light.
can. Then we can leave, I guess.
Let me go get my notes and stuff that I need to write notes. And she enters inside, kind of leaving the door slightly open. You hear. Ah. Hmm. Oh, well, I'll pick that up when I get back.
What? What was that? Like books falling?
Yeah, it felt like some books, and you see like a
Oh God.
scroll of paper just kind of unravel past the door. And she comes out with a bag full of different like papers and stuff like that, but also a staff. Uh, all right, I do have a
Yeah.
map to the location, so that should help us.
Wait.
Yes,
Who here has been in the jungle before? Looks at the group and to the researcher.
I have.
I've been
I have.
Trash is gonna hold up a little paw.
I've been in the wilds, not in this particular jungle a lot. I've been like in the outskirts, but I am quite adept at dealing with animals.
The jungle is my home.
Nora kind of raises her head up a little bit at that. All right.
I've been to a few ruins, not nearly as far as this one.
And what's your name?
Oh, Cecilia.
Cecilia. I'm Shanty. Can you extend your hand for a second?
She will.
I take Roosh off my shoulder and let Roosh smell her hands for a bit and like make sure she's safe, okay? And then I put them back on my shoulder. Got that? And I give him some jerky. And then
And kind of give this kind of like affirmation.
let's get going then. Presume either Nora or Big Guy. What's you guys' names? Because I don't remember us talking about her. I know Nora. We have Trash. I'm Shanty. This is Roosh. Who are you, Big Guy?
I've decided to go by Rodan.
Rodan. I like that strong name.
Oh, I am known as Field Medic.
Sorry, what I Discord cut out.
They said Field Medic.
Oh, okay. I was like, it was silent, and then Field Medic was like, okay, maybe a name before it. No, it's good. Good. Field Medic, good.
Yeah. That comment from is it Rodan?
Rodan, yes.
Rodan?
Rodan.
Yeah. Can Nora insight check him? I am curious for reasons that Fluffy knows. I am just curious. Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Now we've got to find Jesse.
12.
What are you trying to? You message me to make sure so I know what you're.
Yeah, I'll message you.
Mhm.
Make sure I'm actually whispering you and not putting that in a chat. Okay, there we go. Hey, Jesse.
I will message this.
I didn't roll very well. It's only a 12.
Hi, Jesse. Oh, you're good. As this group is walking, we see your character all kind of.
That's good.
You see this group heading toward the gate. Jesse, do you want to describe your character?
I don't know if I could actually talk properly at the moment.
Fair.
So if you could just give me another like 15 minutes, I'll make myself a coffee and all that, get my throat loosened up a bit.
I'll just say
But
Find him in the jungle.
That works for
your
me.
character's
I
following.
mean, it could make sense.
Wait,
Yeah,
you're the stalker?
probably.
It
It could be just following.
Stalked.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let me go make a coffee and then I'll start talking.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'm so glad my dice rolls are very in character.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yeah, okay, so you guys are heading outwards. You guys
To
have
adventure.
mediocre rations, so that's a 0.
Mhm.
You have information, intel from your person. This gives you a +1. You currently considered roughing it, so you basically just have whatever equipment you have. So it's a -2 for camping. You have a ranger with favorite terrain. That's +5. You also have an inexperienced party work that is not used to working with each other. So it's another -5. So that brings you to a total of -1 for your readiness. We are going to go with, I guess, this is the first one. I'll let someone. Does anybody wish to roll me a D100?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Go.
All right. D100.
Let's
she's-
go.
She's
That's
our
one.
guide, so.
There we go.
Oh shit. That
Well,
does
yeah,
not
it makes
count.
sense. The
Okay.
guide rules it.
I will do it just this one time, and that's it. Just kidding. Okay, 37.
37 minus 1.
36. No, 37. I meant 37.
Yeah, it's 37. You can't count.
I love it.
No, it's 36.
This is interesting. This is
36.
an interesting one.
Oh, good. Sorry, y'all. It's fine.
I'm gonna need. One.
Little possums. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry.
I need a D4 roll from someone else.
I got it.
All right. Huh. All right.
I think that's a bad roll.
It's an interesting one.
Oh god. 4 giants show up. No,
TPK
No.
in the first session. That would be sad.
Yes.
my character would be fine. I can speak giant.
Eh,
So can Ronan.
I can
Rodon.
speak common.
that's common.
And giant, right?
I can speak 2 languages apparently, and common is one of them.
Oh, I speak also Sylvan.
So the journey itself is going to take probably about 3 weeks.
Whoa. Okay.
Back and forth, or
Yeah, back and forth.
Okay.
So the first week and a half is out there. Second week and a half back.
Mhm.
That is assuming it only takes you about a day there. It might take more, it might take less, depending.
Yeah.
Is there anything during this first half of the journey that you guys wish to do besides just maybe idle chit chat?
I
You
wanna.
have rations for the journey for the mission.
Well, how many did we
I
get?
wanna keep.
It is a consumable that will, when the mission is done, it is considered you've used the rations for this.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to worry about my personal stash. Is what you're saying?
Right.
Okay.
I will keep a lookout and tell Rouge to keep a lookout for any exotic animals in the neighborhood while we're traveling. So Rouge and I are keeping our eye out for that.
All right, go ahead and roll me. Just go ahead and roll me perception. Rouge can give you the help action because you are asking for that.
Can Rouge do the perception because that's his expertise?
Then yes.
While we're
Rouge.
while we're traveling, is anyone hunting or gathering on our trip, or are we just eating the ration?
My character would be gathering.
All right.
I'm snacking.
Field medic is offering to cook meals if the food pieces are brought in.
Go ahead, both of you roll me the one for survival, one for cooking supplies, or survival, your choice.
Cooking supplies with
And-
which attribute?
We'll say either intelligence or wisdom would work for this.
Okay.
Is the survival for me?
Intelligence?
Yes, for gathering. And Shanty, you see, there are over your travel, there is a fair decent amount of unique animals to this, but nothing really at the moment at this distance that you have not seen.
Okay. Good.
They seem to be because you've gone probably not this far out, but you gather past that what he called the dangerous zone. You're going to might find the more unique things.
Oh, we're in
Fair
the
enough.
jungle. What am I doing?
Rouge might snatch the occasional rodent he can to eat.
Oh, that perception, then yeah, definitely.
Field medic is setting up basically cooking pots that for stops at night whenever we have to have a fire for protection or whatnot, and cooking whatever Nora brings over.
Oh yeah, and Nora, you find honestly, not only do you find enough stuff for sustenance to kind of help make the mediocre rations maybe a little bit less mediocre,
Mm-hmm.
and with the cooking from the field mech, enhancing that even more.
Some of those spices you got in that little pouch of yours, right?
Yeah, I got the spice powders for my common items, so I can spice up some of the dishes with some spices we want.
Oh yeah.
If we need some specific spice to like get rid of some gaminess or something like that.
You are, for the price of 6 gold, eating better between the cooking and the spices and the herbs found. Nor you also find a couple flowers that have like a red inwards and a white edge, 4 leaves, and like the ribbing on the inside is white as well. That these can be used in healing remedies.
Ooh,
You find 4.
nice. With finding those, after dinner, can she try to make something with them?
Go ahead and there's a herbalism.
I have alchemist and herbalism.
Yeah, but this would be herbalism kit.
Okay. What's the attribute you would like with it?
I would say wisdom or intelligence would also work for this one.
Okay. So, 2. Okay, plus 6. Okay. That's a 20.
20. I'll give you an option for 20.
Okay.
You can either make 2 2 potions, or you can combine them all into one to make one stronger one.
Question to you would be: is this her first rodeo with this flower, basically, or is this something new?
This is not something she's seen it before, but probably not in this quantity.
Okay, then she'd probably go for the 2 lesser first, just to see what it can do, and then go
as
from there.
if I'm
Alright.
seeing Nora doing this, I'm gonna step over, while she's like starting the preparation and ask, oh, "What kind of flower is that?"
I usually don't know the name for things. It's usually just I call it cool red flower.
And you,
It's got some
That's
healing
all one would
properties
need
to
to
it.
name.
then I must take a sample. Do you have any extra, or is there any I can have of that?
I'd say with that roll, you could have like a little bit extra that could be used as a sample.
Sure,
not
she'll like
significant.
1 flower maybe,
Yeah.
or 2, whatever extra she has. Sure. What's yours is mine.
This is quite useful. Perhaps after our mission, we can find some more of these, and I will be able to replace my lost alchemist supplies.
All right. Sure.
And that's what you made as well.
Oh, hot damn! Look at that. Cool.
Do that or order one of the step up.
Nah, she'll do 2 base because she doesn't know that. I figured like she doesn't know that it's that strong at first, so she'll probably do like I can get this much, and then the next step would be like, what happens if I put them out?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 basic healing.
And all this time, Field Medic is, by the way, watching you very closely and making notes.
She's not. I would say like she's not. If Field Medic is very. I'm not assuming, but she's very rudimentary in her skills. It's nothing that has been like It's the difference between like a cook that's self-taught and a cook that goes to like cordon bleu, not cordon bleu, but you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
French. Like they can still do the same thing, but she's very basic in the way that she does stuff. So
You're not getting
yeah,
any
she's probably
any
not
judgments.
getting the temperature just right enough, or not chopping things finely enough, but it gets the job done. She's yeah. So
But
she
if
kind of like might feel a little nervous, like she's under scrutiny, like she's like, am I doing this right? Fuck. I feel like
Raiden's also probably just casually looking at what's happening. Like
no,
like not all the time, like just
yeah.
occasional glances, just
I'll be
not sure
working
what to
out.
do around the group.
She just kind of like continues as like just kind of like nervously looks around a little bit like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go back to doing the thing. But yeah. And she'll she kind of nervously opens the bag and kind of puts them in and then closes it.
Right. As you guys travel a little bit, you're probably at this point a couple days away from your destination. You notice as you're passing a couple trees a shift. And it's not hard to notice, and it probably takes a couple causes a couple double takes, because you see from one, like as you're passing the jungle, you saw nothing weird until you pass the tree and you look to your left and you see the jungle does not continue further that direction. There's a shimmer.
That's weird.
And I'm going to roll because there could be 3 different locations this could be. And that's
Nice.
Good. Nice.
I
see
I
a forest past these 2 trees. We'll say just right here. Just for visual reference.
So it's like a different type of you're saying it goes
Oh,
from
yeah.
jungle to forest?
To a forest that, now mind you, at this point where you are, it is kind of dimly lit. Probably about noonish, so the light's coming from more above. It looks like dusk or dawn over there. And you see orange leaves.
I'm gonna guide Cecilia a bit more towards
You guys rolled this, and I'm not fucking shitting you.
You know what this is, Nora? This is pretty strange.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more details from Fluffy. Can you message me if this is what I can? Yeah, is this what I think it is?
You don't have this where I come from.
Fuck. Okay. Great. So yeah, that whole prep for that happening is just gonna okay. Yeah. So Nora immediately is just at first she's oh shit.
Oh yeah, because you're joking.
I will say this: you guys rolled find a rift to another plane.
Great. Okay.
We should go through that with company. Just saying.
Yeah, I feel like she would do. Oh man. How close is the portal to them? You said it was right where trash is, right?
We'll say at most 15 feet away.
Yeah, she's walking up to it.
Trash would just be standing at the edge of it, like just wiggling her nose or their nose.
I'm staying close to Cecilia. Rush is keeping out an eye for anything suspicious.
I mean, you're describing it as it looks like it's fall over there. That's like a foreign concept for
Yeah.
this area, right?
Yes.
And the trees are not as tall, or they're tall, but they're not as tall as the ones here. It almost like it's almost disconcerting the abrupt change you're seeing.
What an interesting phenomenon.
Nora just kind of grabs a necklace around her neck. And I think Trash would hear this. Mom? Maybe Field Medic, if he's right there. Or they're right there. Mom?
I'm going to take one of my juggling rocks out of my pouch and throw it through.
It goes through. It's almost as if there's nothing there. It just kind of like you threw it through air, and it lands. I will say the rock shimmers a bit.
Fucking Quentin!
He's patrolling.
Are there any like plants that look like herbs, flowers, anything just over the edge, like within 10 feet?
Of the path, go ahead and make me a first perception check.
Yeah, can I have Nora do that as well? Not for flowers, but for other things?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 12.
12.
What I would like to do is well, actually, I was waiting to see if there were any. Sorry.
What a 16. You do see some very weird plants.
Okay. I am going to reach into the pack that I have slung crossbody, like a messenger bag, but it's got like a medical symbol on it. Reach into that bag, grab out rope and a crowbar. I am going to tie the crowbar to the end of my quarterstaffs, basically basically putting like almost a hook on the end of my quarterstaff, and I'm going to reach my quarterstaff with the crowbar attached across the shimmer and attempt to hook on to some of those plants and drag them back across the way.
Go ahead and maybe make me a general like dexterity check to see if you can with this kind of weird.
All right. Ooh, no, I botched that badly.
The crowbar kind of, as you're getting it, kind of comes loose and lands in there, and you will notice the moment the thing that reaches through and the items reach through, there's a shimmer around them, and the crowbar is just kind of just laying there, shimmering.
All right. I'm going to count my losses and leave the crowbar there.
I gotta look at something. Give me a second. You roll a 12.
Yep.
Who else is looking through this?
I mean, Trash is looking through it, but I don't think if there's no shinies and no trash, I don't know how exactly like interested.
And-
She'd want to go. She was not going to go through it.
Yeah.
Rodan's probably interested in what's happening.
Nora's very interested.
Anybody who's looking through it, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Do I need to make another one or the 12 stick?
But that's
Yeah.
12 going to stick for this.
That's fine. Doesn't give a fuck. Rolls a natural 20. Got it. Real hard.
Not really looking too bad hard. 20.
20.
Those that are looking in, Nora, you're too unsettled to kind of like pick out any major details.
Yeah, that clocks.
Roden and I'll put Justice character kind of probably like hiding behind a tree back here, kind of peeking from a distance. You only see it because it's faint, it's small, but it is a juxtaposition to the rest of the environment. Red. Just a small splattering. Nothing else. No movement. No sounds. It's besides what's behind you guys in the jungle, you hear no sound coming from that direction. No animals. Just the rustling of wind, if anything.
Yeah, Nora's gonna turn to Cecilia and be like, "Are you sure this is the way we need to go?"
I mean, we don't need to go this way. We can keep going past it. But this is quite fascinating. I've heard about rifts that appear and disappear. Don't know how long they last.
Yeah, this is very dangerous. We need to go around. This is, I've heard these portals can just kind of eat you alive, really. And, no, we should go around. Nope.
If
Yeah,
you've heard them,
Trash.
then I'll trust in your judgment.
Yeah, Trash would sort of agree with that. Don't like that there's no sound. No sound means predator. At least in her experience or their experience.
Predators
Yes,
are
no.
not good to deal with. We must be on our guard.
No animals sounds is very worrying.
I also roll out demons. And I was a natural 1. I'm gonna roll message something.
Why?
Out of curiosity, are there any smells? You said there's no sounds.
Go ahead and make me a perception check with smell.
So I got a 24 earlier.
All right. Yeah, you saw the red, and you do smell a faint coppery scent, like metallic.
Would
It's
I recognize
very,
it
very
as like a
faint.
blood type scent or just?
Yeah, very old blood.
Yeah, she would report that as
Blood?
kind of try to point out how well be taken out. Can I shoot an arrow at where I see the blood? To point it out and just be like, that look like blood. Smells like blood.
And she points it out. That's when you start feeling that.
Yeah, Nora grips like her side, her left side. We need to go. We need to go now. We need to get away from here. No.
Yeah, Trash would agree.
Around it. Come on.
Does it only extends between these two trees, right? Like we could
Correct.
go around it.
Right, let's go around it.
And yeah, those that rolled higher than a 15 hear a snap. Going from that direction, like something stepping on a twig. That's the first sound you guys heard.
I imagine like Trash would drop down on all fours and just go hit. Kind of bristle.
You see
That is fine.
something in the distance
Oh,
The portal.
through the portal.
go now.
Now.
Approaching.
Move. Everybody. Now.
Are you guys running?
Scamper.
I am following quickly.
Nora's hiding and then moving. Yeah, stealth hide.
Go ahead and make me stealth checks.
Okay.
Just to see if you can escape and hide. And I will-
Get
Odin
any
doesn't know how to
bullshit?
be sneaky.
Yeah, Field Medic is not good at being sneaky. Field Medic is just moving away.
Actually, I imagine Trash would head for a tree and start going up if she feels threatened.
Yeah,
That's her, fun.
yeah. Yeah, that's a shit roll, I think.
Don't worry, we're all not all, but
Oh, yeah, that's a fucking 9er.
But
I mean,
we're not the stealthiest group.
You may,
I mean,
you may-
I
you may
rolled-
go ahead and place yourselves where you feel like you would be.
So let's see. I get 25 feet of movement. So if
So,
this is a tree, come on, no.
There you go.
So that's 15 feet to the tree. So 10 foot up this tree right here.
Nice. I love it.
I'd stay by Cecilia, so that depends on where she goes.
Nah, Nora's going complete opposite direction of this portal.
I will roll a stealth for her.
Yeah.
Roll an 18.
I'm gonna give her
Well,
weird
0.
position.
She's probably, when she told her to run, she probably moved over here as far as she could.
Yeah,
And hid.
I'd be in the neighborhood. We're just like 50 feet in the air, like on a branch somewhere. Probably hiding. You rolled pretty decent, like a 20. It's good.
What's the
For him.
possibility of not being spotted by the party members at this point in time?
Pretty
Fine.
decent.
Pretty decent considering there's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Okay, no worries then.
You rolled
I'm just wondering,
20.
has anybody actually gone back all the way to this tree that I'm hiding behind?
I mean, I'm pretty close to it.
I mean, if you've been following us for a couple days, we might have. You haven't been rolling stealth checks that whole time, so we might have noticed
Oh
you.
well,
I mean, Rouge.
that's my first ever
I think
stealth
we're only on the
roll,
first
so
day.
if
We
you
haven't
wanna count
even
that.
rested.
Yeah, I mean, Rouge rolled a 25 when
I thought he
moving.
said we were like halfway through the first
yeah,
week.
You're about halfway. You're about halfway from
Oh.
the thing.
I
We
missed
might
that.
have noticed
Yeah.
them, but we didn't pay any attention.
Yeah, we're just ignoring this weirdo following us through the woods.
I've been stalked before.
I
it's
might
fine.
have stabbed him a few times in his sleep, you know.
A chick, a dude, come on. Why would you stab her? She just followed.
Because it's a rando following us. Hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Hasn't introduced himself.
Is that way
Stabbing.
gonna speed us?
What?
Yeah, Grizz, are you moving?
Field Medic thinks that they've moved far enough away, but really haven't. I did it for in stealth.
Yeah, but you can also move. We all moved. We were given the ability to move like where we would think we would
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
positioned.
saying, is that Field Medic hasn't really moved far. They
Maybe
think
they
they're
thought
hidden.
that was a
They-
bush. and
Yeah,
that
they just run behind the bush.
I'm good.
So it rolled a 17 on perception.
Oof.
And I guess I can send it to the token layer now.
Oh, good.
It's fine.
Time to break
Hello,
out
friend.
the combat
Oh,
music.
that's cute!
Ooh.
Let's credits.
What the
Actually, it
fuck?
is cute. Maybe it'll bring back my dropped
As it
crowbar.
crosses the field, it does have that same shimmer.
Does it look like a monstrosity or beast, or is it a fae?
It looks
clarifying.
like some sort of monstrosity.
Oh, okay.
And its head snaps in a few directions as it sniffs the air. And it's gonna. 'Cause you can either run or try to fight it. This is your choice.
It looks cute, but I don't know if you should fight it yet, because we're level 3. Granted, I don't think we can run from it. I mean, maybe we're quick enough, but
So how thick is the tree canopy here? Can I run for? If I get high enough, can I jump from branch to branch?
Yes.
Okay, good. 'Cause that's my plan of escape.
guess we should
If we run, I'm parkouring through the treetops. With my shitty 2 strength.
I mean, what is everyone else planning to do?
I don't plan on running.
I will say it does look in this direction. It does look in this direction. And it does look up in the tree.
I think it also looks in my direction because I rolled 15.
Hopefully
yeah.
it can't climb.
You see these long, the back legs have claws in it. The front ones have 2 finger-like claws and 1 thumb-like claw in each hand.
If we're not in initiative,
I'm just determining whether or not if you guys intend to fight it or run.
I will attempt to.
He's gonna try to pet it. I mean, obviously.
I will try and cast animal friendship on it.
You cast it, and it looks at you, and you see an intelligence in its eyes. It has a higher than 4 intelligence.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I take out snack.
And as it stares at you, you know creatures. You know them well.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There is a malice to this thing.
Ooh, feisty.
This feeling of and
It's,
Trash, you feel this too. This almost like predatory sense of devouring.
it's like the what's it called? Displacers beasts at home. Not fun to deal with, I think. Right? Would it be akin to a displacer beast, or
Does not look anything like a displacer beast.
no? I mean, mentality-wise,
What is a displacer beast intelligence? Let's see.
it might be.
Let's see. That does not give me the stats. Thank you very much.
It has an intelligence of 6.
Of 6?
Yeah, displacer beast.
No, it seems smarter.
Oof.
Mm.
Oh,
It-
Smart
you
they
can- you
are,
can
the
see
more
it, like
pain in the ass.
calculating like where, like it's determining which way it wants to go.
Mhm.
I am going to.
I'll start slowly moving away from Cecilia because it knows where I am, but I don't think it knows where she is.
Yeah, she's gonna slowly move right here away from.
Yeah. Like, our job is to protect her. I'm bringing her in danger, so I should take some distance from her.
I want to say that Trash has got the willies and is going to probably run because that's a big predator and it wants to eat them.
Nori's
Fair enough.
running.
Yeah.
All right.
Nora is running.
But
Go
like I
ahead.
said, trash is going up the tree and across the, through the canopy.
Can I attempt to
ahead.
identify this sort of creature before I decide if I'm going to run or not?
Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
All right.
Wanted to stay and look at the portal.
Come on.
Uh,
Well, it's not rolling quite as badly as it was last night, but still.
Level 3!
I will say what you
Yeah.
recognize is that this does not seem, even for a monstrosity, this does not seem natural.
Yeah, can Nora grab her ear and she look back at Field Medic because they were close to each other, and she's gonna cast message. Need to run, get away from that. You can
Alright.
respond to this message.
It does look fascinating, but yes, I imagine so that it could tear us apart.
I will mark down a thing.
Bellows. I want everyone who's running to make me athletics checks. This is more just determining to see how well you do.
-1.
will-
This is good.
I will run as
Uh.
well, but I will stay behind Cecilia just in case.
She,
Fuck me.
Like
What was
if I want to be like a barricade, let's put it that way. Or I can pick her
she's
up.
currently remaining hiding. She doesn't. It has not looked in her direction, so she's not moving. She is petrified.
Yeah, I'm backing off like I know how to do with
Like-
bears, so we'll see how that goes.
Like, as soon as I see everyone start to run, I'll run.
Alright.
Just like, oh, okay, I guess we're running.
Yeah, it starts bolting in the direction. I'm going to roll a die to see
Who it catches and eats.
who it determines it wants to target.
Oh god. Guess I'm gonna have to step in now.
It starts chasing through trash, and you see it just start going up the tree.
That's problematic.
Well, to be
Not-
fair, of
not
all
as
of
fast
us,
as
trash does look like the
trash.
tastiest.
I will say it does not have a climb speed, so it is slightly slower.
Hey, Trash, my suggestion, wait till it gets up and then kick it down again.
But
Yeah.
it is tearing into the bark and is climbing. It is moving at half speed, which is slower than your climb speed.
Yeah, well, we'd be dashing too.
Yeah. So your dashing is 50. Its dashing is 40.
Oof. I'm
Doesn't
keeping
have-
ahead of it, but just barely.
Nora sees it go up the tree, I imagine.
It is hard to miss. But its skin does seem to start to blend with the tree as it's climbing.
Oh god.
Yeah. Nora. Well, at least this is gonna
Not-
be
not
one
gracefully.
less-
Um,
One less
It is-
thing that she has to hide.
It's not graceful.
Yeah, Nora's gonna start, like, as she's running and she sees that she's falling behind, she's gonna start growling and she's gonna use her B shape. And she's turning into a jungle Jaeger. And she's gonna
Alright.
climb the tree.
oh, okay.
What
Oh,
tree or
well,
that-
that's
the
not
monster
stuff what I was
tree?
about to do.
Yeah, well, join the party! Let's have a
I was
druid
gonna-
party!
I was gonna burn it.
Yeah.
I was gonna burn the tree.
I'll
But
take
yeah,
out,
she looks a little weird, though.
I'll
Might look
take
a little
out a
scary.
bow, and
This is technically a large,
oh,
because that jungle gators are large creatures.
that
Yeah,
looks
so she turns into something that looks like part cat, but looks, if you've ever seen like a Wendigo, like it's got like a little bit of a skull face to it and antlers. And she just leaps and like will just run. She's trying to get in between trash and whatever this thing is.
I will take out my bow and start shooting, I guess, at this point.
But okay, I guess we're
Alright,
not running.
I get,
Yeah, I
going
guess
in-
not.
I will say you probably get there. You're probably,
I want to move
I'll
like,
say,
to get a better angle.
we'll just put 5 because because of the dashing and all that. I'll put this thing as layer or That's a 4. Okay. Where's the thing that I need here? There's a thing I need.
Is it called initiative?
Yeah.
It's on the left side, below the buttons. Or on the buttons.
I'm trying to find it. Sorry. It's the first time using Roll20.
It's fine. It's in the same place where the
Dice roller is, and the
Um,
ruler. It's over
mhm.
there, and it should be.
Yeah.
I think it's a little watch. It looks
yeah,
like.
it's the watch or the last
Yeah.
one, I think. That one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the circle.
Rouge goes on his own initiative, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now you know its name.
Oh, what it?
Field? No.
I don't see it.
Yeah, you rolled. You rolled, GM rolled his initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We should see it in the turn order, as I'm saying.
Oh,
No. Jungle Jet. No, that's not.
that's me.
I don't see the name in the turn order.
I
Yeah,
love the fact that they have Jaeger horns.
I don't see it either.
I mean, sorry, Wendigo horns on the Jaeger. That's just awesome.
Maybe it doesn't show. That's good.
Wait till you see the rest of her shapes. It's fun. And thank you, Fluffy, ahead of time, because I put him through.
Put him through hell.
Yeah.
Celia is not joining in the fight because she has not really that much combat.
She shouldn't. If the thing jumps down, I'll grapple it.
If anything, she's casting Mage Armor on herself quietly in a corner.
These people are crazy. Why did I hire them? No.
All right. I will also. Can I add that on the end?
Oh.
Oh, why did that? Okay. Sorry.
Oh.
I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I rolled an 18
Yeah,
on
the
die.
0.
All right. Yeah, seeing
Ooh.
that you're far too
Oh.
fast for it.
It is 1 o'clock. Do we want to take our break
Yes,
before we
let's
jump
do that.
into this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before combat. This will be interesting.
Fluffy,
Yes.
Yeah, most definitely.
I want to talk after this.
Oh,
I'm
please
sorry.
don't die.
What? Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll be right
It's,
back.
Okay. This seems like a beefy fight.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Fluffy, when I said clicky thingies, I meant for my pet,
Mhm.
so it can do attacks if possible. If I can do that on here.
You should have access to it.
All I've got is bio and info. The sheet for the pet.
Oh, edited and control.
Forward.
Okay.
Hmm?
So there you go. You should have access to it now.
Hey. Hey, go.
Mhm.
Okay. How far a tree is it?
It is currently 40 feet.
Yeah,
Ah.
40 feet.
And it's gonna move.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm getting eaten.
You'll be fine, I'm sure.
We'll we'll see how much damage it does on you, and then we can decide whether or not we want to run. Right? No, you'll be fine.
Well, we don't want to lose a party member in the first session.
No, but if this thing does like 30 damage and it hits, I'm sorry. I don't think we can survive it if it does 30 damage and it hits. You know, just saying. If they get dropped, I'll pick them up and start running. But we should be fine. We all have the maximum amount of hit points we could have, so
Mhm.
should do something, right?
I'm
Right?
back. I'm just eating.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have it? I think we do.
I believe so.
Just having. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you are too fast for it, Trash. So it's like it gets this kind of like look like, well, I'm not gonna be able to catch you. I'll go for something slower. The field medic hasn't done anything aggressive toward it, but Shanty cast something at it. It did not like that.
Wasn't there a Jaeger climbing up the tree after it, or is that still down on the ground?
I would say it probably got to right there, depending because of where they would have run. Come
Yeah.
back. I'm gonna make a roll. Nope, it hasn't. It does not recognize anything, so it is going for Shanty. I'm gonna make an athletics check to see, because it's gonna just leap at her.
Who's Shanty?
It's Quentin.
Quentin.
Oh, Quentin. Okay, thank you. Learning new names. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, good. What is your? That's gonna be enough to kind of just get there and just have just enough movement to get close to you. Get rid of the 4 on it now, because it is now ground level. And it is going to swipe at you with a claw. 15.
Quentin was back, right?
I think so.
Thought I heard him.
I heard him
Yep.
talking. I thought.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry.
Does a 15? Does a 15 hit you?
15 misses my AC 16. Luckily. Is that the end of its turn?
No.
Oh,
Bite attack. Swings. You see a bit of venom from its claws because you duck underneath, and it bites down. But that's a natural 1. Shift it aside as it impacts in the ground. It takes a good chunk out of the ground and just kind of takes it and spits it out.
is that the end of its turn?
That is the end of its turn.
As a reaction, I will use one of my necklaces is gonna give off a faint like rumble, and I'm gonna use my stone rune, and it needs to make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw, or be what's it called? Charmed by me.
Spell has no effect.
That's unfortunate. Okay, it's my reaction.
Trash. It has left you alone. fast.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll an int to see if she's int or wisdom. I don't know, to see if she's still running. I guess int.
Both would work.
No, I'm still running.
Alright.
She's
Dash.
dashing another 50 feet up the tree, or along a branch, maybe. Like, I'm assuming at 50 feet there might be some branches
Oh yeah.
where she can travel like vertically. So yeah, she's gonna like, travel 50 additional feet away. I guess still at 50 feet. So yeah. So I'm up in a branch somewhere.
Yeah, you're kind of
Possibly
moving
leaping from tree to
branches.
tree if you want any kind of athletics checks to see if I fall to my doom.
No, the branches are long enough that you can kind of, being a possum, you're easy enough to get across. You're used to that.
Yep, and
end
that's
your
it.
turn?
Yep.
Shanty.
Bonus action, I use Giant Smite and turn into a large creature to match it in size.
I love that. I love it so much.
Then I'm gonna hit it in the face with a glaive. That probably misses.
That
Right.
does. Clenches right
Then-
off its hide.
I will use my action surge,
Mhm.
and I'll attempt to grapple it. And I have
Okay.
advantage because Giant Smite. I have proficiency in athletics. Try to beat that. Good luck.
You manage to grapple it. It's kind of like thrashing.
I allowed to blast it with stuff. Also, does that happen on this turn or on next? Let me check. It's at the start of my turn, so
And then your turn.
that's all I can do for now.
Field medic.
All right. Since there's no more, people are not all completely running away and people are fighting. Field medic is walking hurriedly down there. Points its quarterstaff at the creature and casts Ray of Sickness.
Ooh. 19 does hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Constitution saving throw is on.
That's to see if it gets poisoned.
Ah, yes.
I rolled a 10. It is currently poisoned.
You should go back to where you came from instead of bothering us. Field medic shouts at it.
It is poisoned to the end of your next turn.
Nice.
And it takes 12 poison damage. And your turn.
Yes. End of my turn.
It's the stalker's turn. Why don't you describe your character real quick?
Alright. Just gonna say, I guess she would be kind of in that position, with the Hellcat with her. But yeah, you see a black and blue haired high elf, but with white skin with pink patches around her face, walk out and shoot a scorching ray at the beast.
Alright, 7 misses. Roll, you get 2 more.
2 more. Yep. Yep.
Wait.
I don't know why it's not doing damage.
Oh,
You just need to
That's
click
damage.
Scorching Ray, the
Oh, sorry.
word.
You just want to see something. Okay. Yeah, you just gotta click the
The word Scorching Ray and where you rolled, like the 21, then you have 200 feet, 120 feet, and right under there,
you click
there's
the
Scorching Ray.
word.
Yeah, it'll turn red when you hover over it.
Both of those.
No, above that.
Above that.
The word Scorching Ray.
Or what am I doing?
The word scorching ray, so it does like that.
Yeah.
Right underneath 120 feet.
Yeah.
It'd be 2d 46s basically if 2 hit, right?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
did the 18 not?
But you can just click the word Scorching Ray and then it'll roll it for you.
That's what I did.
No, you clicked
in
spell
the-
description above it.
Oh,
In the
spells?
chat box. In the chat box.
In the chat box.
Yeah.
Chat box. You see where you rolled the 120 feet. Click the scorching ray plus
Yeah,
5.
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
There you go.
Ah, okay.
So 3
Thank you.
and 3. So that's another 6 fire damage.
Mhm.
And yeah, basically, her body isn't really anything, unnatural. It's just her face that's a lot more unnatural. She's got emerald green eyes as well. I think that's got to be an important feature that I must say. I think. But yeah, the other important feature is the pink swirls going around her face every now and then.
And are you using your function to do the thing?
Yeah, bonus action, she leans down and touches a pile of bones. And then you see this little Hellcat kitty thing start to come alive.
You see the skeleton kind of stand up and is filled with fire and it skitters and looks around and sees this thing and just locks onto it.
Locks onto it. Nice. Cool. Thanks, Fluffy.
That brings us to Ronan.
Oh, first off, bonus action Shillelagh.
Fair response.
And God,
That is Rouge's initiative.
Maybe. I don't
We've
know.
upgraded from warlocks
wait,
to
hold up.
druids, Chris.
I gotta. There you go.
I thought Nora was a ranger, not a druid. But I was wrong.
She is a ranger.
Oh, okay.
8 misses, unfortunately.
no,
Damn, we're rolling
that's
bad
all
on
I've
the
got.
two hits today.
The Hellcat is just gonna run.
It's not. Oh, okay. The Hellcat, yeah.
It does not necessarily follow any orders.
Doesn't Troden have advantage because he's flanking?
He didn't move into a full flanking, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
He would have to be like right here. One of these two
Fair
squares. The Hellcat is not smart enough to do that.
Roden's not used to working together.
Fair enough,
This is
fair
fair.
enough.
Anyone.
Let me look at the Hellcats. To hit. It is going to be a total of 17, which hits. I will roll damage for it. Where's my die? Come here, die. Does not do a lot of damage, unfortunately. It does 3 slashing and 4 fire, so a total of 7. It's just kind of, you see this almost feral skeletal fire cat just start clawing. Nora, make me another con save.
Con save plus 17.
You manage to push away the pain a bit. It's still there. It's almost as if the wound is fresh.
All right, just so I understand what happened. Thing walked through the portal, chase trash up the tree, and then jump down to
Fight me.
fight Quentin's character. What's your character's name again, Quentin?
Shanti.
Shanti.
Shanty's
Okay.
currently grappling it.
And I did say that she's like partially up. How high up on the tree did she get?
Probably with distance, I would say only about 10 feet.
Okay, not very high. She's gonna look behind her and see that trash is in safe distance, and then look at this thing and probably like, I don't know. She's gonna make a sound because she's in pain. But she's going to fucking dig her claws in, leap from the tree, and try to rake across its back. How many attacks do I get with this? It's just one with the Jaeger?
Let me look at the Jaeger's character
I think it
sheet.
just is one target, right?
Yeah, it only gets 1 attack.
Okay, cool.
Where are you gonna jump to?
Right, she's jumping on its back. So
Okay.
If she's on the tree, like I don't know where. Yeah. So can she jump over here?
Yes,
Okay.
that'd be kind of more on its back. Go ahead. I'll count this as flanking because you're kind of double grappling it effectively.
Okay. That's fair. Okay. What is that? Okay, that's 19.
19 hits.
Cool. And okay. Three, 7, 8, 9 plus what? 13 points of slashing damage.
It howls in pain, and as your claw seems to dig it better than you expected.
And then
Yes.
hmm?
His head just snaps in your direction now.
I'm sure that's fine. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's her turn.
Rouge.
Rouge is gonna fly in, uses action to do the help action to distract it, so the next attack has advantage, and then it's gonna use its bonus action to disengage and get a bit farther away from it, so
All
he
right.
can't get swiped.
Time. You see the portal starts to dim for just a little bit. Still there, but starting to dim. I need to read something on this character.
What happens if I throw it back out?
Yeah, it doesn't get that. It is upset. So it's gonna howl, and you see the colors on its skin now start kind of flashing. Each creature within 15 feet must make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Is this magical?
This is not.
Okay.
So I will say.
Oh, I don't have advantage on this, so it took 15.
So Rouge as well. And the Hellcat. The Hellcat rolled a natural 1.
Oh, kitty.
Oof.
So you rolled a 15 total. You succeed.
Okay.
20 succeeds. 16 succeeds. As this pattern strikes your mind, and you kind of push past and don't no effect. The Hellcat did not push past it and is currently stunned for the next minute.
That's a lot.
I can repeat it saving throw at the end of the turn
Mhm.
as it uses Hypnotic Display.
The same as my son. Be terrified.
Yeah, that's its action to do that, so it can't break free. But its focus is on the thing that's back. Trash, it's your turn.
All right, let's see if Trash is still running. Nope. Okay, Trash snaps out of it. Let's see. What can Trash do at this range? Trash can do just about nothing. So Trash pulls out her little bow, like balances on a branch, and takes a short bow shot at it. Does that get a sneak attack? Because
Yeah, you got plenty of allies.
yeah. Oh, I doubt that hits, so we're not even gonna roll.
No. Kind of glances off its hide. It's got a thick hide. You gonna move?
Yeah, I guess Trash will edge the 25 feet back
All right.
towards staying up 50 feet in the tree though.
Fair
Oh
response.
geez, wait, hold on. There.
All right. Shanty, it's your turn.
I get to do a free d4 damage to it because I have it grappled, because a non-fighting style. And then I'm gonna use my free hand to smash it in the face.
18 hits.
And I do an extra d6 damage on that because I use my giant extra
Mhm.
damage. So 5 damage.
Still looking pretty healthy.
Oh, I had advantage on that. So.
Yeah, go ahead and receive your crit.
Nope.
You keep hitting it and you're like almost choking it out. It is completely ignoring you. Fieldback's turn.
All right. Field medic once again swings their staff around and casts yet another ray of sickness at the creature.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
It does, however, roll 14 on the die, so it does not get poisoned again.
I did tell you to leave us, but you did not listen. And that'll be it for my turn.
All right. Maria.
The worst thing about this is that my headphones are kind of messed up, so I have to like keep going to my phone to unmute and all that. Yeah, Maria, gonna clean your house. She's going to shoot a ray of frost at it. Yeet.
That misses.
Ooh.
That just misses, honestly.
Good.
Does that actually have a?
You can click the ray of
I
frost.
don't know
For
how.
you didn't hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I guess that's just my turn.
Rodin.
I shall whap it.
Yeah, that hits. Still not bloodied.
That's
End
my
of your
turn.
turn. Just make sure. Hellcat repeats the save. Rolls a 4 on a die. It's still stunned. Roll another con save.
Oh, me. Sorry, I was reading another chat.
You're good.
My bad.
All good.
That's a. I think that's a 15. Hold on. Yes, that is a 15.
That is just a success.
Oh, thank God.
You are
All
not
right.
stunned with pain.
But still in pain. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. Yeah, so, what did it do on its turn? I spaced out.
It did a hypnotic pattern to try. And it
Oh,
seems
that's right. I forgot.
the Hellcat. You can kind of tell is just dazed and just standing there now instead of lashing out.
So it kind of makes sense that you got fed out because it was hypnotic pattern after all.
Yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, she's just gonna go at it, she's like on his back, she'll just go again for another claw.
Yep.
Regular or advantage?
Advantage still, because you're still
Okay. Thank God, because that was a 4. Okay, good. That's a 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
It's points of slashing damage.
How many points?
Let me recount that. Hold on. 5. Yeah, 12.
12? Again, seems to have you dig in a lot easier. It is now blooded.
And she just does a little like chattering noise, like jungle cats are in there in the hunt, and she just makes a little predatory noise.
The eek eek?
Rouge.
Rouge will fly in to flank. And he's gonna try and bite away at his like fin to damage it. Maybe it helps. And then it's gonna bonus action disengage and fly away. The discount flyby attack.
The portal is almost gone at this point. Seems like there might be only a little bit left in it. It is. Well, let's see if it gets its thing back. It does get the hypnotic pattern back. Does it do that, or does it attack? No, it's gonna bite first at the jungle Jaeger on its back. It's gonna kind of like snap back at you. That's much better.
No, it's not.
That
That's a natural
is 25 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Can I do a thing, a reaction?
What you got?
I'm gonna silvery barbs it,
Okay. So it's got to make another roll.
which I've never used before. So I'm within 60 feet. I'm basically going to yell, "Hey, asshole!" at it, I guess. But if it's magically distracting it, it just hears it right in its ear.
Mm-hmm.
It has to if it's hitting, it has to re-roll its d20 and use the lower roll.
Okay. That is a 17.
But it has to re-roll. So
Yes, I rolled a 10.
You already
so,
re-rolled it.
Yeah.
AC's
Alright.
13. Yeah, that still hits.
I tried.
I know. Thank you.
I've never used it before, so I don't know.
Another effect you get
well-
is you can pick one person in there to give them advantage on something.
Yeah, that's what I was about
Let's
to say.
see. I need to give somebody advantage, huh? I'll give advantage to the giant lady.
Cute.
The extra biggin.
That's
Damage?
that's a lot of damage.
That's fine.
That is
How much?
54.
Oh!
Okay.
What?
Do you have temporary hit points? Like
Please
No.
Yeah,
hold.
but they get knocked out of druid form. And,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Druid.
how much damage, Fluffy?
It's gonna be
50?
30 to your. It's gonna be 30 to your true form
30 to my true
if you got-
form.
because you have 54 total. You have 24. So
I have 5 HP. It's fine.
fine, that's enough.
Oh, everything went black.
Well,
yeah, give me
this,
a second.
Yeah.
Until-
Just put in your token.
yeah,
Yeah,
this,
your
this is
character
when you
disappeared.
this is when you shout medic, and field medic will answer.
Okay, so yeah, minus 30. Okay. Yep.
and it's gonna make a claw attack against Shanty.
Oh god. Please don't be as
That was
much
a natural 20.
damage.
Oh no.
Wait. Let me see. I died. Do I have anything? I don't. Oh well. Let's see.
That is 40.
Giant lady down. Giant lady down.
Oh no. Nobody can carry a giant lady.
It's now release for your grapple.
You get any extra HP when you do that, or is it just size?
Wait, let me check. I think it's just size, which is sad.
I think for that one is just
It
size.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
We have options. Fine.
I think we need to go back to running.
I mean, that was my first reaction.
I mean,
Reaction.
it's looking bad. It might just run away because it's still.
I thought he said it didn't even look bloodied yet.
No, it's
no,
bloody.
it's bloodied. It
Bloodied?
was bloodied if it lasted.
Finding bloody then.
I
we
will say
adjusted.
the attack against Nora seemed to be look a lot more effective than it should have been.
What does that mean?
And her attacks seem to be a lot more effective than they should have been too. Interesting.
Some vulnerability shit going on there. I see.
There's a connection.
Anyway, I'm taking a nap.
You're taking a nap. Now that it's no longer grappled and some of the issues are no longer an issue, it is turning toward Nora,
No.
and that's the end of its turn.
No.
Trash is the only option here is the short bullet. 'Cause she ain't sure as hell ain't getting closer.
No, no, no.
I can't believe I fucking rolled natural. Goddamn 20. That hits.
All right, I don't think I have my thing set to auto roll. I'm gonna have to fix that. So, and then we get a sneak attack. Come on, sneak attack roll. You can do it, right? Oh, you know what? I had to have it turned on, so I gotta do roll 1d. Because it's an extra d6.
Ooh,
I tickle it for 10 points.
nice. And your turn. Are you gonna move closer?
Oh no, hell no! I'm staying right where I am.
Death saving throw time. Let's go.
Yep. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Oh no, that's a hit die. Where's that saves again? Been a while. Okay. Right on track, guys.
By the way, do you
the
stay in
system-
that enlarged form even when you're
Uh,
unconscious?
That's the question. Let me check.
That is a good question.
I don't think I do actually. Mm, that's the wrong thing. I don't think it says actually.
Well, I mean, was it concentration or not? Is basically what it boils
does-
down to.
it's not
It's a
spell.
rune, so
Oh, it's a rune.
weird.
So okay.
It's not a rune or anything like that. It doesn't
Oh, it isn't?
specify. No, it's just
Yeah,
that thing I
doesn't
get.
specify. It just lasts.
It's he's a rune knight.
Yeah, so I'll shrink in a minute. I'm just
Go
a
ahead
big
and
corpse.
re-roll your death save because of you were given that thing, and that's a saving throw within the next minute.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Silver
yeah.
garbs.
That makes it.
There you go.
Nice, nice, nice.
Something.
Woo! Fine.
Cleric.
Well,
Nothing.
you don't have to worry because field medic is on the case.
That's
The
not your
field
turn.
medic looks at the downed figure of Shantae and yells, "Get up!" And you feel warmth spreading through your body and waking you up.
How much health do you gain?
5 HP.
Woo.
I I can heal myself on my turn, so
1 HP is more than 0.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I'll,
bonus.
Living is better than dead.
can I pretend to be unconscious still?
You can. It doesn't seem to be paying attention to you.
Yeah, I'll still pretend to be unconscious so it doesn't knock me down before I can get up again.
Anything you want to do with your action?
No. Field medic is out of first level spells now, so is going to stay there for the moment.
That's fair.
Cantrips?
Healing word isn't a cantrip, so you could cast a cantrip.
I don't have any damaging cantrips.
Okay.
Marie, your cat's stunned. Big lady went down. Big cat turned into a person, and that thing's free again.
Yeah, a lot
A lot happened. That's a lot. It's fine. I think you're still muted.
Let's see.
Jesse.
It wouldn't let me unmute.
Aw.
Just so everybody knows who I am, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
That's fair.
That didn't work properly.
Start a blast.
Press the wrong Eldritch Blast. That's not working. Why isn't it working?
Cast it from the first page where it should be in your attacks on the first page.
Yeah, use the first
Not in
page.
my
On your
attacks on the
core.
first page.
Core page of your character sheet. Like right in the
Not
middle.
there.
Should be.
Uh,
Why is there a spell save on Eldritch Blast?
I don't know.
Yeah, there shouldn't be.
That was
Yeah, I
confusing.
honestly have no idea what's going on with my character
Yeah,
sheet.
I'll help you fix that real quick. Give me a second. What's the
Oh,
range
that's right.
on
I need
Eldritch
to.
Blast? 120,
Saves
right?
are like automatically added now.
I mean, it's a 1d10. If you want to just roll 1d10. And you only get one at your level. One beam, I think. Or two beams. Or no, one beam.
One beam for now.
One beam.
That should be accurate, I think.
Well, that's the
Maybe.
1d10 is the damage, but then 1d20 plus your, well, charisma or spellcasting modifier,
You
which
should see it
is.
on the bottom of your list now. To click it.
Which is +5, I guess.
Yeah, it should be in your action attacks and spellcasting.
Ah,
Right at the bottom. There you go.
There you go.
there we go.
Just hits. Roll damage. Click the little Eldritch Blast.
Did you do an Eldritch Blast? Click Eldritch Blast.
Force. End of your turn. You staying where you are? Alright. Rodin, you saw that.
I need reach. Okay. So first things first. I will just suddenly let go of my court staff,
Mm-hmm.
and as a bonus action, cast Flame Blade.
Alrighty.
Move up to here. And attack with my blade.
Technically, because she's playing unconscious, no advantage. 18 does hit though. Roll damage.
Nice.
Let the fire purge you.
Ooh.
It seems to understand you, but does not seem to care. End of your turn?
Yeah.
Hellcat rolls. What is your? I keep forgetting what your wisdom modifier is. That's a 0. So no. It's still stunned. Nora.
Yeah, with the portal flickering, she's gonna look back and just for a minute, just for a second, she's gonna hesitate, looking at the portal longingly. And then she's going to turn around and she's going to straight up growl, scream at this thing, and she's going to use her second wild shape, and she's
What's she turning into?
brown bear.
Brown bear. Got it. Oh.
Bony bear.
Rah rah bear. And then
Bear,
because
bear,
Circle
bear.
of Moon, that is a bonus action.
That is a bonus action.
For her action, she's going to multi-attack with a bite and a claw.
He big bear.
Big bear.
That big
Mhm.
bear.
I'm gonna use
Go
big
ahead.
guy.
Go hit and attack and hurt.
Okay, so I open up my bear. Bear. Okay, that's okay.
So number
Plus
16 just
6.
hits.
Ooh, that's a 19 on a die, so 25 for the
That
bite,
hits.
and then for the claw. Ooh, that's a 17 on the die, so yee. That's it.
Nice.
Need to dig out some dice.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm excited about rolling clickety clacks. It's been.
I
a
mean,
while.
I have some on my desk, but I don't know how good they are. They haven't been field tested
They
yet.
haven't
Go
been
ahead.
field tested.
They
Yeah.
haven't. Yeah, they haven't.
Go
You
ahead.
know.
Go ahead and give me the total for both the attacks.
You mean they haven't
Okay,
killed
cool.
Quentin yet?
Mm.
Oh.
Don't say that.
Those would be my lucky die.
He's not the one in danger.
Okay, so for the bite with piercing, that is 7 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then the claw. Oh, I need another d6. Oh, I can just roll it twice. It's fine. 4, 7 plus 4 is 11 points of slashing damage.
Both the attacks seem to dig in better than you'd expect. It is currently wobbling.
That's our turn.
Rouge.
We'll fly in. We'll fly over, attack, and if they attack from here, would they have advantage?
Yeah, you can flank with the big bear.
Rawr.
That hits.
And then disengage further.
Fair. And that brings us to the end of this round for time 3. As the portal vanishes. And when the portal vanishes, it vanishes. And all the stuff that was on the other side reappears on the ground right here. It is a
So
temporary portal.
So my
Crowbar and an
nice little
arrow.
crowbars there.
Yeah, and the one arrow I shot to show where the blood was.
And your juggling stone.
Oh yeah, my
Oh, yeah,
jelly
your
stone. I need
stone.
that back. Definitely need
It's
that
important.
back. It is.
Mhm.
So, yeah, Trash just like kind of slides down the tree and goes about picking up the couple arrows she shot.
It was a rift.
I'm
so
assuming none of them broke. Do I have
No.
to like roll a?
You're good. Those ones are good. Because none of them really impacted it.
Well, one of them hit it. I did hit
Okay,
it
yeah.
once.
That one would have fallen to the ground because it wouldn't go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a rift to never playing that temporarily lets them explore.
So like any blood, anything, so anything related to that creature just went poof.
Yep.
There's like no trace of it other than like the claw marks it might have left in the ground.
Yes.
I'm using a second wind.
Field medic, after retrieving their crowbar, goes over and looks at you. Madam, are you all right? Do you need any extra healing?
I could use some extra healing. Worst case scenario, I'll take a nap.
Field medic
Lunges.
nods and opens up their bag, pulling out a potion. I do have a potion I can offer you.
What kind of potion is it?
It is a healing potion, my friend.
Sure.
And I give you a healing potion.
Hi, burrito.
What is that? 2d4 plus 2?
Let's see. Let's see what this particular potion has. This particular potion is 2d4 plus 2, yes.
That's a good potion.
Actually, no,
You
2d4 plus 3, so that's actually an 11.
Nice.
I misread something.
Good.
Yeah. As you're healing, you see the Hellcat lunge at Maria, which she impales itself on a dagger, dying.
I slowly walk over to Cecilia and like, hey, are you okay? Oh,
Better than you. That I don't know what that was.
unpleasant. It's gone now. We good. Oh,
Raiden's just gonna drop concentration on the flame blade and pick up his staff.
Well, it seems, from what I can tell, both the portal is temporary, and whoever goes to when it goes, whatever is supposed to be on that side goes back to that side. It seems. That's a good sign.
let's vote from now on. When we see shimmery doorway, just leave.
You see the brown bear kind of like turn and look and go. Kind of make a bear noise at you.
I'm gonna eat some fruit snacks.
He's pulled out a fruit roll up.
Fruit by the foot.
And if anybody is seeing, Maria is stabbing her cat.
That's
Lunge
not. That's not troubling.
The fire goes away and it turns to a skeleton again.
That's not the first sign of a psychopath.
It doesn't seem friendly to her. It doesn't seem to like her.
And then you just see it dragging by its collar to be behind the trees.
Field medic moves over towards the strange woman.
She,
You
do
seem to
you,
have been following us, and you look like you have been afflicted with something. Perhaps you should have me look at it.
no, I'm not afflicted with anything. Maybe a curse, if anything, but it's not that bad as you think. As she speaks, you see around her mouth cracks starting to form where her, you know how when you smile you got like those crevices?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of in those areas you can see a little bit of a flashing pink coming from them every time when she speaks. So she's trying to keep her mouth as closed as possible when she's talking.
Well, the masked figure in front of you is standing very close now, and seems to be tilting their head a bit side to side, examining it. Yes, you look like you could really use some healing help. A curse, you say? Well, perhaps I should study it and figure out how to remove it.
I mean, you could try, but I kind of had this for almost 20 years now. So
Then it is no time like the present for me to take a look.
she kind of like looks at you awkwardly. Do you want me to like cut my face so you can have a sample or something? Pulls up a knife and actually, taps it onto her cheek.
I could use a little, yes.
And she'll start slicing off a little bit of flesh from her face.
What the fuck?
Totally Sable.
I,
Don't
I,
worry about that.
I
I'm
just,
glad they're behind a tree and I
Pratt
can't see.
is just like casually knocking an arrow.
yeah, I'm happy I can't see either. Good tree blocking. I go over and I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
hey, Rodin, you're not
Yeah.
the big guy anymore.
What was that?
As long as you're not contagious, I do make dinner. And Field Medic walks away after stowing the sample that they took.
What'd you say, Quentin?
And
Uh,
she'll slowly walk behind.
I go, hello, little guy,
Mhm.
instead of big guy, like I've been doing. How are you? You okay?
I'm fine.
Good.
Seems like you took a beating, though.
Yeah. It wasn't friendly. I'm sad.
While Roden's talking to you, he's still petting the brown bear next to him.
I will try and pet
Fine with
you.
it.
Oh, I forgot one thing. Because you did get hit by the claw. I did a con save.
Who? Me?
You, Shanty.
Oh no. Calm? I have decent calm, right?
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to shake off the poison when it hit you.
Pick up my weapons and I shrink back down to normal Shanty size. The minute has probably passed. Come here, Rouge. I give him some food because he did well. Should we slowly get going again?
If you feel up for it, I got a couple days and we can rest still. But
I mean, I kind of don't want to be here if that door opened up again.
Yeah, we should move a bit and then
Yeah.
take a rest. I'm good for now. I can still wrestle a bear.
she'll nod. You can see it still affected by a mage armor.
Yep. Bear will go. "Meow." That's a cat. "Meow," whatever. I need to get my animal noises better. But yeah, she'll just kind of like, "Meow," and then just start walking.
Yes, come on.
You guys move along and then eventually rest for this night. Is there anything that happens during this night after an eventful day?
Yeah, I don't know if Nora's gonna.
So, Norn, what's up with the whole cute animal face thingy?
Well, I can. I mean, I can transform into animals. What else do you need to know?
I don't know.
I thought that was self-explanatory.
Right?
I guess. Is this something that happens on this continent regularly?
I haven't been here super long. I it's just something that I've always, well, not always, I guess, but I've always, since I guess the spirit's awoken in me. I don't know. Animals are a lot easier than people.
I agree with that.
Same.
Yeah. Just something I picked up, I guess.
I'll put that with that. Fascinating. Celia's just like fascinated by that.
Yeah, and both of our beast shapes like you all would notice like they don't look like a normal bear. They don't look like a normal Jaeger. Like they all look a little twisted and dark.
A bit.
Insane.
Hmm?
Is turning into beasts not normal? Just sort of looked at the two, amazed by.
I don't know if you could teach me. That sounds like a cool thing to do. But I haven't seen people do it often.
I don't know if you can.
I've heard some adventurers potentially can do it, but
I mean, I know wizards can, but that didn't look like a wizard thing.
no, it looked different.
I just ask
Mm.
for them, and they come.
That's cool.
All you gotta do is ask the spirits around you.
Interest.
Spirits. You see Field Medic just shaking their head. Is that what you think is happening with you?
That's what I know is happening with me.
My dear woman, you are quite powerful. You should not ascribe this simply to things around you. Embrace the ability within yourself.
I wouldn't go that far to call it ability within yourself.
I call on the spirits that are living and also those that have passed. And they empower me they empower me with their strength and their bodies. Now whether something comes from within me, I don't know that. But it's something that I've always just noticed and called upon, and as like she's answering you, Field Medic, but she's also like, as Ronan and her answering, like she's looking around as if there are other things around. They're everywhere. Don't step too far to the right. There's one right there.
Are they cute?
I guess depends on your definition of cute. Did you think I was cute?
Yes.
Then there you go. Yeah, they're cute.
My good woman, you might be quite ill. Perhaps I should take a look at you.
Yeah, that was illy sick.
I'm okay. And she'll pull out one of the healing potions that she made and drink it, realizing that she hasn't and has very little, probably. Oh.
All this blood is supposed to be on the inside.
Yeah, she'll, that's 1d4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Ooh, that's 6.
Or sorry, no, it's 2d4 plus 2. Sorry.
Oh, I get more. That's 7. Okay.
Alright, shall we move on?
Yes.
And I will mention, when she drinks the potion, she does look healthier, but the bite mark doesn't close.
Good to know.
Fine. Come on, guys, let's go.
I'd say it's probably like in the shoulder, because that's where it would have had to bite you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think bread and butter is gonna work after seeing you carve a piece of your face off, lady.
I mean,
Fair.
Never underestimate the power of bread.
Or butter.
I mean,
butter.
I watched him carve a piece of their face off and hand it to the weirdo in the
Ugh.
mask. Yeah, the bread. You're trying to lure me closer with bread and butter. Yeah, skitter, skitter,
Skitter, skitter.
skitter.
All right. You want me all take the benefits of a long rest?
Thank God.
You get a long rest.
Yay! I get my 1 spell back.
One spell.
I only ever used. I used 1 spell.
Oh,
I get it back.
I was like, you only have one spell. That's weird.
I will Control C. Because the next day, you'll be making it to the place. You guys approach and you guys find a clearing, and kind of in the clearing is a rather large building. But it seems still fairly intact.
What type of architect is it?
Go ahead. Just make me a history check. Yeah. This appears to be both a mixture of dwarvish and with a little bit of elven influence.
Ooh, this interests me greatly.
It does seem older than it's probably one of the older ones you've seen. I'll put this so that should move everyone's cameras down the corner where you guys are.
Roland seems very excited.
Is this a wall or does this have a roof?
It does have a roof. There's some small patchwork holes in it, but there's a, as you can look, there is a door here that has no door, just an archway. Fascinating. It is dimly lit in here.
I have dark vision. Up to 120 feet.
I have a
You do?
candle.
You have candle. You have dark vision. So you have the thing.
Yeah, one of my runes gives me dark vision. I think it's the stone rune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will adjust that for you.
And I can produce light, so
Who's got light?
I have some light
Okay, yeah, Nora, stick him by your side.
in the form of both candle and a flame in my hand.
So being thieves guild and like knowing about traps and shit, like Trash would just like sort of hesitate at the doorway and be like, "Hey, guys, lady that we brought here, do we gotta worry about like traps or anything?"
Oh, I suppose potentially we should.
That would
check.
definitely help.
You-
I'd
you
be able
just-
to hold on to more of my supplies for healing.
Roland does not care. So the produce flame is this. I don't actually have numbers for candle. It gives.
It's less. It's 5.
Still, I have it just in case.
So, wait, hold up. I did that wrong. And so he should be using a little bit of light around him. If anyone wishes to, now that it was brought up about traps, maybe look for traps.
Yeah, I mean, Trash would move into the room and like sort of like be on sort of high alert for that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Ignore
I will say
trash.
you see a broken door here. You can kind of probably crawl over if you want to, and a closed door here.
So
I guess
broken door here, closed door here.
Yes, this is a closed door, and this is a broken door you can kind of see in a little bit past.
All right.
I guess I'll just to be on the safe side. Sounds about right.
Yeah, Trash is gravitating towards the closed door because the broken one, if it's broken, if there's any traps, they might be. But what do you want on that? Perception, investigation?
Investigation.
So yeah, Trash is gonna like kind of poke a dagger around. Oh, it would do really terrible.
Oof.
And I'm
Trash
meanwhile.
blows up.
Fumek, you're not really seeing anything, at least in the room. And Trash, that door seems safe and unlocked.
I'm meanwhile just looking around to see if there's anything interesting, like a hidden compartment, an object of interest, something that I could pick up and pocket, that sort of stuff.
Not in this room. The only thing of note is some carvings that she's currently getting like a charcoal rubbing of.
All right. What do they look like?
They are in an old Elven script. Anyone here speak Elven?
Nora does.
I do.
Speak Sylvan, not Elven.
It's referring to this site as both the first bastion and the final resting place.
Like, you can clearly see Roden look very much comfortable. More comfortable than he was in anywhere else.
I'm going to open this when I get a chance.
Okay. So this
Nora's
layer.
sticking with the light. I said that, so she's with.
So Nora's just getting dragged along by Roden.
Yeah,
just
she doesn't have dark
dipping-
vision, so she can't
like,
see anything.
he's just zipping around. There, you can see a very big smile on his face as he looks around.
You like ruins?
They're always interesting.
And then just aimlessly like walks away. That's
Yep.
it. All
He
right.
doesn't know social constructs.
Oh no, yeah,
Just
like
talking.
no. Nora's not the greatest either.
What's the conversation?
This room seems to be just more of a hall. You see, well, Trash you see looks like a old, long rotted cots. Seems to be some sort of sleeping quarters.
I'm going to go in there and look for shinies, of course, because shinies.
Fair. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh, I think we get a 1 again.
She'll be done, and she'll end up going kind of
Nice.
north this way. 26. Yeah, in here there doesn't seem to be much of anything. It seems not like it's been picked over. It doesn't seem like they had a lot of belongings. Whoever lived here, or at the very least, they didn't keep them here.
So just dust and sneezes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is
Anything
this
interesting?
door
Let's see.
looks like it, but there could be texture.
The door is slightly lower there.
Yeah,
It's
right here.
yeah, the little wood one. Now you're just gonna open it.
I have no sense of traps. Yep.
Push it up inwards, and it falls forward. What traps in this door? This appears to be. You can see seed boxes. This appears to be a place for they grew their food. Cecilia kind of looks up at you, Trash, as you kind of rooting around in there. Anything of interest in there?
I mean, imagine nothing that. I mean,
Yeah.
in general,
Just the
Just-
beds,
just-
basically.
just beds, just
Yeah.
sleeping quarters.
All right. Perhaps they have a room. Kind of make her way this way. She's not gonna enter the room without someone looking at the door. Make sure there's no, because it is a broken door, but she doesn't trust it.
I mean, if she gives a call out, Trash would take a look, but
Yeah. Is this path safe?
so the door that Rodan just went through, or no, this door. I don't. Okay. Sure. We'll take another look. Investigate. Get your little possum fingers in there.
This appears to be. As you're looking around, there's no traps. I'll carry that into the room. Appears to be like you see broken benches, an altar. The only thing in this room, there is an offering on the altar that appears to be long rotted food.
Trash would probably too long routed for her to be interested in, I'd imagine.
Oh,
But,
it is. You can't even tell what it is.
Yeah, she would just point in the room and be like, "Looks like praying place."
Should probably like peek in and make notes. There's no carvings, no etchings. Anything you're doing in here, field medic?
Yeah, Field
See.
Medic's mostly just looking around. Is going to check under beds, that sort of in drawers. If, what I see here is what's in here.
It just seems to be the beds. You can tell it was tossed a little bit recently. Looking under, kind of lifting the bed a little bit. There's nothing underneath the bed.
Do you want me to
Other
roll
than-
anything?
You can roll investigation if you wish. Yeah, about the
Yeah.
same as what Trash.
All right.
Yeah, Roland. There's no. It seems like whatever plants were here have kind of caused most of the overgrowth. It's been kind of left to go wild.
Well, there's only one way to deal with overgrowth. Burn it.
Burn it. Okay. That's fair.
Controlled burning.
At least it's a stone structure.
Furball pyromaniac.
Pyromaniac.
Love it.
Just gonna clean this room up.
So
His
what you're
ancestors
saying
were
is
fire giants.
he started the fire. Got it.
Yeah, as you guys are checking it, Nora, you start smelling burning.
What the?
And you,
Looks around.
an orange light coming in here ever so often.
Yeah, she'll go down and like.
Okay, burning the plants.
Why?
Someone's never heard of a machete.
It's in a very. It looks like very controlled flames.
Almost practiced.
Yeah, it should be. Why? That's it. Why?
Overgrowth. I'm just cleaning up the place a bit.
It wasn't doing anything.
Do you see the damage it's done to the stone? Points at all of the like small cracks that probably formed.
Well, which was here first, the plane or the stone?
Judging by what I've seen, the stone.
What about the seed underneath the stone?
I know ruins more than you. Trust me on this.
I know plants more than you. Trust me on this.
Rouge is gonna be outside patrolling. Like he's outside flying circles around the building, keeping an eye out, and he'll come back to me if I call or if there's anything coming our way.
And while Nora's talking to Ronan, like you just see like the bag at her side, just every once in a while, just like shake.
Is your bag okay?
No, he's not okay, and he wants out, and I'm not letting him out.
What is it?
Just sort of a bit of confusion on his face.
At this point, you
And like,
this way.
she opens the bag. If I let you out, do you promise not to take anything from them? We're not having this conversation again. It didn't go well the last time, and I really don't want it to happen again. Okay? All right. And she will spend a wild shape. And she will let Gregory out.
Gregory.
Gregory.
You see, like, this little thing that looks like a mole with a duck, like a duckbill, like a platypus, with small little claw feet, small little black beady eyes, and just looks up at Nora. Go find anything of value and bring it back here. Huh?
Sorry.
Out of character, it's a Niffler.
No. Out of character, it's like, it's so cute!
Yeah, out of character, it's a Niffler from Harry. But it's just like a little mole thing. You can't do a whole lot, but I can do one thing. Now, this time, not just the shinies, okay? Need components for my things, and before she even is done, he beelines it. And I guess he'll try to see if he can sense any gold.
Let's see. I think of the distance.
40 feet, I think. But
Some
she'll let
sign
him run
of
around.
Down.
Huh?
Down.
Down?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess he starts, like, clawing at the ground?
Mm-hmm. It seems... He doesn't know how to get down there, but there's something down below. Yeah, at this point, she starts moving back down this way to check this new room out.
An interesting creature.
Yeah,
Never
I
seen something like it before.
From home, it's a long story.
I just imagine during the conversation, Roden's still just control burning. Like he's not even looking at his work at the moment. Like
Yeah,
it looks
you
like
guys
he's
are
done
also,
this so many times that it's
you guys are also
autopilot at
smelling
the
smoke
moment.
coming from this direction.
It's like he's on autopilot.
I'm not gonna get used to that fire, but
Yeah, it won't ruin anything that should be in a ruin. It won't burn any of the wood around here.
it looks like there's something valuable underneath us, and you just see him, and he's just like, just
well, it
digging
is
at
a-
the stone.
It is a ruin. There's typically more to them than just the surface.
Well, let's try to
Given
find a
it-
way down then, I guess.
Given its dwarven aesthetic, we expected something underground.
Why are we burning things in here?
Cleaning up.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Fair response.
Something of value underneath us. This little guy can sense gold.
Well, we
I don't
checked
know
the
how to
two
get down there.
rooms. The two rooms up north. There's just an altar room and it was like a sleeping quarters. I was gonna check this room because of the fire.
Well, it's possible that there's something in the altar room. Or
Yeah,
in this room.
There's
I
also
haven't
another
exactly explored.
arch this way too. I don't know if it's that way or not. I didn't check that way yet. I wasn't sure if it was trapped.
Well, I guess I can do a half-finished job here.
She's gonna leave you to your burning and just gonna. She's gonna shout. Nora says there might be something below. If there's nothing in this other room here, maybe in the outer room, like Rodin suggested.
Hmm. All right, so I guess Trash is gonna slip into the altar room and sort of do a once over.
Go ahead and make me a perception check. Or investigation, your choice.
I'm much more investigative
This is fair.
because we got all the nose and ears.
Taking a more thorough look at the ground and for any potential hatches or things that can move, like the altar. Nothing seems to point down. Seem to be any trapdoors or anything like that.
I think Trash is gonna take a look in this room, and then she's gonna sort of head out here and like take a look at this room. And like, I guess like I'm going to think she's smart enough, and having been a thief, she's gonna like pace each of the rooms
Mm-hmm.
and get a general idea of like the width of each, and then she's gonna pace across here
Mhm.
to just to see if she can figure out if there's any kind of internal like something in between them that's you know.
Yeah, there does seem to be a gap here, but it doesn't seem you don't see anything that moves there. It just seems like a wall.
Hmm. Yeah, she just kind of shrugs. She's like, maybe, and she points like sort of in the general area, like maybe gap here, but not sure how to get in.
You might be able to bust or break it if you want to see inside of it, but that would take a strength or an attack roll.
Yeah, we not strong.
we do an investigation check in our room?
Good if you want. No one has.
Or I was asking. Ronan, did you do one?
No. He just
He
went
just
into his
went in
room
and
and
started
started
burning
cleaning.
plants.
He just went burning
He
plants.
just started burning shit.
Yeah,
He's like
so-
releasing toxic spores into the air by burning them, but it's all good.
Yeah.
No, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
He's done
so I
this
feel
before.
like Nora's kind of going around just like investigating and like slyly trying to druid craft and just kind of trying to put out the fire every once in a while.
Well, the fire's very controlled. It goes out.
Okay,
when
it's just little boop boop. It's not
Yeah.
forever burning. Okay,
Yeah.
It's like laser surgery, but with fire.
but with fire.
Fire surgery. Go ahead and make me investigation or perception. I'll look for this. You're looking for
It's a
a
14
door.
on the die, so that's pretty good for her. I think that's a 20. Let me check. Yeah, that's a 20.
This room seems to be pretty straightforward. Nothing going down.
All right.
Hey, Cecilia, you're the ruin expert. Do you know where we might find the secret entrance?
The only rooms we haven't checked has been this one over here.
I'll go take a look.
This room's clean enough, I guess.
Oh.
Some plants are gone.
What a secret entrance! It's so secret.
What? Is it stairs literally going down?
It's so
Yes, it's
secret.
just
We would have
stairs.
never
Yeah.
found this, guys.
Found some stairs. She's gonna shout backwards to the group that's behind.
Ooh, underground, my favorite.
Seems to be a spiral staircase that goes downwards. Probably fit one person at a time going down. So I guess
Right.
I need to know what order.
Raiden first. He just instantly goes down.
I'll go right before Cecilia.
Zero care.
I'll head next just in case healing is needed.
All right. I'll put Cecilia there and that there, so that way I'm going to copy this in the line, starting with Ronan's first.
Like, Roden does not really care for traps.
Ugh.
Trash can just trip.
So trash is like that. Is that
Yep.
good for everybody?
On the tail.
Alrighty. Because now we go to a different map. So I'm gonna just kind of put it like this. And you guys probably spread out at least a little bit. Like that. There you go. You see now more dwarven in aspect. Rows of columns. Seems like almost like a grand hall. Almost burial in nature.
Yeah.
And a big well in the middle.
I like the place. Anything? Okay, well. Throwing down a coin works too, I guess.
Yeah, you look down, you can't see with the range. Maria tosses a coin down. It falls for a little bit. Best guess, maybe 40 feet down. It seems to just hit stone. It's pretty narrow, like 5 foot ish. This one is actually more well lit. As you can see, torches that are along the walls. It's kind of ever burning.
Nora gives Gregory a little tap tap. Get it.
He feels like it's in this direction. The only things you know, Rodin, there are 2 metal doors here, and a very old-looking lever.
Would it be dumb to flip a lever you know nothing about? Maybe, but flip.
All right. But while you're doing that, what are you guys doing before we get to that point?
Before shit hits the fan.
I
She was
mean,
moving up this way.
Trash is still snooting around in this room with the well and the columns.
I just
I'm
want to
Yeah,
still
I just
from
want to
the-
look
just
around.
explore.
You know, there's things that look to be vases. Maybe look inside them, see if there's anything in there. All that good stuff.
I feel like Nora's by the well, checking it out.
Go ahead, for those that want to check the room out, roll investigation.
Okay. That's a
I-
natural 1. Sweet.
The vases seem to be pretty sealed. Do you wish to try to force it open?
Grizz?
Oh, sorry. Let's see. Well, I've got my crowbar back. I think I will use my crowbar to attempt to open it. I'm trying not to
Easy.
break it. I'm just trying to see if I can unseal it.
Yeah, it's easy enough to do that. There appears to be a fine powder inside of it, a gray powder.
Perhaps it is the body of a dead person. I do not have my equipment to decipher this, though. I kind of like sit there and ponder for a moment. I look at my. I kind of rummage in my bag and see if I have anything interesting in equipment and sigh to myself, since I do not
I'm just
have
gonna taste it.
the things I really
Yeah,
want.
that's what I was gonna suggest. Lick it.
Trash is just gonna like taste it, stick a finger in it, and lick it.
It tastes
Do a
like
little gummer.
ashes.
Dead people.
Yeah.
You find out the same thing. Like, it seems like there's a lot of these urns in here. Maria starts climbing down as this is over here happening.
I don't. Y'all guys, we've got somebody who is doing poor life decisions.
As you get, do you have dark vision? I think you do. Yeah, you do.
Like, I didn't bring her.
Trash.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you kind of go further and you can make up better detail. There appears to be what you thought was just darkness further on is char marks. And then the lever is pulled.
Oh no!
And the lever snaps. Starts getting a little warm where Maria is. Do you try to run? I imagine you would start to run the moment things start heating up in your little world.
I mean, I didn't get hit by a trap.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. You're fine.
And Nora rolled a 1, so she's kind of oblivious to what's going on. Fine.
Does Maria try to climb up? If you do, make me a dex save.
She's got spider climb, I think.
Yeah, it's a matter of how fast.
Oh, fair.
Oh, so I don't find anything at the bottom of the well? in this
No,
time
it's
where-
char marks, and it starts getting hot.
I don't think you get.
Oh, it's getting hot.
I don't
getting
think you
hot.
get chance to.
You're about to get burnt, my friend.
Okay,
Ice.
so what did I need to do again?
Just a dexterity save.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
It's not a lot because it takes a good moment, but that's still 8 points of fire
Oh, okay.
as you
Ow.
climb out. As it's now glowing like a bonfire.
What
So you
did you
can-
do down there?
I
As
don't know. There wasn't any water, so I went down there.
hear-
I was kind of sus.
2 doors slide and clattering noises. And I gotta do this because you triggered 2 things by pulling that lever.
Oh boy.
Hmm.
As the doors slide down into the ground, you hear snapping of bone and sinew. And that's where we're gonna call it. Because we got 3 minutes and you just unleashed a few undead.
You just activated his multiple trap card. Thank you.
It's just some undead. We can handle it.
So this is the first time Raiden's been in a different ruin, alright?
No,
fair.
that's fair.
No,
No,
it's very
that's fine.
fair. I love it.